You're killing me, Petey!
I can't fuck with no hoe, she an average. Yeah. I can't fuck with that love check. I can't fuck with that bitch, she average. To the top, I stack my cabbage. I don't fuck with no hoes with baggage. Give me top bitch, then vanish. She want a hood dude, they gon' fight back. If a bitch she ever leave, she coming right back. Give her good, and she like that. I was gone for a minute, now I'm right back. I'm in the hey ho, put it down. Yeah, I'm rollin' with some killers from the town. I'm in the hey ho, put it down. Don't be hiding when the realest come around. I ain't fucking with that bitch, she a damn lie. How you freezing when a motherfucker pass by? Hoes be flocking to receipt because I'm that guy. Had to cut her off, but she ain't worth my damn time. Look according to the Grammy beneficials. How to walk up in the party with a pistol. We can run it if a hater got an issue. Pop the magazine and wish they gon' miss you.
I got this bad bitch, she got 2 kids. I'm about to have 3 cause the ass too thick. I ain't average bitch, you fucking with exclusives. I ain't fucking with no lanes that make excuses. I'm in the A-ho, what's up? Can a player get in your guts? I'm in the A-ho, what it does? Motherfucker better pack a gun. The fofo blow hoes through your torso. Ooh, she gon' take it by the bolo. Oh, I got hoes up in no-ho. I'm the one that's surrounded by the ochos. Baby girl, don't act like you don't know. She ain't messing with no bozo. Oh, I'ma take her to the Momo. Long strokes, yeah, I got it in a chokehold. Ayy, what's crackin'? I remember hoes weren't fucking with me back then. Now the same hoes asking me to blow the back in. Stun dummy trick, yeah, I'm really about that action. Ayy, what's crackin'? Got a good heart, I don't wanna be a savage. Pin pants strong, yeah, my Mac is automatic. She better have a bag, get a bitch, comes with baggage. Ayy, what's crackin'?
How you freezing when a motherfucker pass by? Had to cut her off cause she ain't worth my damn time.
Hey, what's crackin'?
You're killing me, Petey!
What's crackin'?
You're killing me, Petey!
What's crackin'?
It take money to make money, but you knew that. Everywhere I go, they be like, Young Drew, how you do that? I can take a basic beat and make myself a new slap. Bet your local artist that you reppin', can I do that? She called me and that's so I told her, baby, I already knew that. You fucking with a pen, don't get mad, cause I just stay fast. Been slept on for a minute, but it's my time to eat. I give a fuck what they think, cause they ain't better than me. I'm in these streets, nigga out here serving up fiends. So fuck the SMPD, cause them suckers ain't stopping me. You the type to get caught, take a stand and go take a plea. And that ain't G, life's a bitch and you won't understand half the shit I seen. Look, baby, I need to know if you gon' ride with me. The ops want me dead, so if they slide, you gon' slide with me. Fuck the opposition and anybody that's with them. This the shooter gang, bitch too official to play the middle. Niggas screaming out, gang, but ain't official. All my niggas from the gang got aim and they gon' miss you. What's the issue? Your girl like a blood, now here's a tissue. I got tired of playing games, so I had to go press the issue just to diss you. Niggas be fake and that's the issue. Had to get it out the mud, you wouldn't last what I've been through. Had to cut some suckers off and be on that try and get you. Life is a bitch and I didn't learn from what I've been through. Some suckers off and be on that try and get you. Life is a bitch and I didn't learn from what I've been through. Some suckers off and be on that try and get you. Life is a bitch and I didn't learn from what I've been through.
Problematic, so don't be claiming you want smoke if it's only static. Cause if the crown for the taking, then bro, I gotta have it. My trigger finger been itching like it's a bad habit. You think I'm carrying a switch cause the flow is automatic. You bitches always steady yapping, never about no action. Talking up a big game but never make it happen. Going to war with no funds, go win a fucking tragic. Flipping 28 ounces, let's do the mathematics. I'm an A with AG, I know they love to hate me. And I ain't mean to take your bitch, but you could go and blame me. And I ain't never switching sides, I'm rolling with the same team. From the east side of the valley, so you know I'm by my cream. Caught him slipping at the red light, all he seen was a beam. So tell me what's the issue, do you really wanna be? I'm paranoid clutching, I'll bring the Nina if we leave. I don't care your opinions, don't give a fuck what you think. Just let me hop in the boat and let me do my thing. This foreign bitch that I'm fucking, I'll probably bag a twin. As far as I'm going, you know that I'm going for the win.
I got your bitch in the back, she down for the spin. You took her back, you a clown, she swallowed all my kids. And I got your location in case I wanna spin. I'm sipping Henny, no chaser, I know I'm going in. Said I'm seeing a little bitch, I'm scripted for the win. You see me rocking this chain, I got a spinner on it. Know when Mozzie said this beat, I had a shit up on it. Like a puller, put the iron to his chin up on him.
They said it's up with us, so let's see just how they rockin' though. Sounds like with that Drake, you got them stumbling, tryna drop and roll. Yeah, they know what type of time we on. We ain't ducking smoke, just walking down with my little shooter low. Let's see just how they step, cause they look like they be scared to move. There ain't too much to mob, you just can't fold it, gotta go get to it. Hit him in his head, and it ain't kill him, but it left him stupid. I'll die about the mob, if it's an issue, ain't nothing to it, some game.
Nigga, it ain't nothing to it. I die about the mob, it don't make me prove it. Most of these niggas really bitches and they ain't even doing shit. On Instagram, acting like they really be shooting shit. K-teens in my bag, you know I be moving this shit. Little bitch tryna fuck me, she already know what it is. Little bitch hella freaky, she really be drinking my kids. Ayy, she hella freaky, she really be drinking my kids. What it is? Little bitch hella freaky, she really be drinking my kids. Ayy, she hella freaky, she really be drinking my kids. What it is? Little bitch my kids.
Money plot gang. It's too real. Free lunatic. From my brothers.
You ain't been up in the field, you ain't struggle, you ain't did nothing. Squabble in reception, man, go and get your squabble up. Knocking shit down like DK, yeah, we up to some. Hanging them parkside, baby, get them dukes up. Get your run back, all I know when I was growing up. Product of the street, how to hustle, finna level up. Hood trophy, heavyweight, gang turned under some. Remember the days, they ain't believe, now they fuck with us. Let me provoke the enemy, I'ma turn it up. Run up the dope, you want the belly or the burner. Long live, hitter forever, yellow tape son, running amok. I was a knucklehead strapped up, anybody kill it, you tripping and you get tagged up. Reminiscing about the days I ain't have trust nowadays. Ain't the same, we tryna backs up. Grammy gang, it's dangerous, like I'm showing up. Born to win, destined for greatness and I can't let up. What you tryna do, I'm with it. Homie, what's up? Concentrated on my op. I got him packed up, instigated, he ain't knowing. Dubsy big truck, Western business, MPGZ, you better tighten up. On the road to riches, I'm really about $1 million. Just do it like Nike, you meant the Billy that. Trials and tribulation, you talking, you shit you never did. Fighting cases, this my freedom, you ain't wanted this. Real, recognize real. Got a baby shit, land a homicide too easy, he been thugging it. Y'all gon' bust grids, but never wanna pull a skid. Got a baby shit, land a homicide too easy, he been thugging it. Y'all gon' bust grids, but never wanna pull a skid.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. All right, check 1 2 1 2. All right, perfect. Rewind. We good. Rewind. Just reverse.
My hands, see him flexing on the gram, but it's all just a sham. Death before dishonor, that's the law of the land. Showtime, baby, like I'm off to Japan. Start playing quality, you put the ball in my hands. I hear you sending shots, I'm ready, Moss with the catch. I'm developing a plan to kill them all where they stand. Boy, I charge what I want, you just charge what you can. I got love for my city, trying to keep the valley unified like I'm Richie. And keep my mind on the milli, keep my eyes on the prize. I probably sleep when I die, it's instilled in me to grind. So I'll never not be busy, maneuvering through this game. And never not be tricking, cause they click up 1 second and the next they be if. It's all handshakes and smiles behind your back, it's all envy. I'm the one with the mask, the rest of y'all moving shit. If I expose what I know, then your career be gone. Whole fan base, they won't wanna hear any songs. Tell them go, take a look in the mirror cause you wrong. Yeah, I want all the smoke like we're clearing the bomb.
She said I'm different, I wasn't supposed to make it out the beat. My DM flow with bitches, I'm the one that came to see. They put some blowers in the hunt, I'm busting out the backseat. Tryna burn my first blow and I was only 16. Then we jumped off the porch to put some hours in the street. Yeah, they keep popping on the gram, it's gonna be death when we leave. Hollow tips, crush spines, we put faces on the teeth. I'm like Kobe in his prime, the way I hoop from the three. He gotta go, we get him gone to give a fuck about police. Said she fall in love every time she hear Johnny speak. Tryna be what I be on, you gon' have to knock some feet. I'm the man around this bitch, you want it done, come to me. New money, new feet. I'm knocking bitches on the road. Mr. Go and get a bag, my brother Mr. Kick a dog. Why would I ever slow down if I can get it out these hoes? Yeah, I be paying top, all of my people getting it for the love. Shit, I'm plugged in. Get it out these hoes.
The same respect they give me, that's the way I'ma treat her. Bitches acting friendly, probably looking for a bag, Them dollar signs will get any bitch bagged up. I don't flex unless I got it, y'all just pay the fun. It's AMG, ride smooth, I got a spacious trunk. I learned my lesson through these losses, I don't backtrack. You show me loyalty, I promise you I'll match that. Nothing made me happier than seeing dollar signs stand. I came from nothing, told myself I had to find that. I wish I had the blueprint, I had to thug it out. I'm the type to get it done, I just run my mouth. I used to ride the bus, bro. Now these VVs bustin' right below my throat. You said it's up, we'll put it on the floor. Any motion good, even if it's slow. Everywhere I go, I keep it stick. I ain't not a killer, but they think that I'm a lick. My looks get your bitch took, and I'm a vibe, I ain't got a trip. Either way, she's about to fuck. Hey, bands on deck, stand on my respect. You talk crazy, get changed. Hey, if you ain't got it, don't flex. I'ma stroke a couple times, she gon' do the rest. Whoa, I used to ride the bus, bro. Now these VVs bustin' right below my throat. You said it's up, we'll put it on the floor. Any motion good, even if it's slow. I used to ride the bus, bro. Now these VVs bustin' right below my throat. You said it's up, we'll put it on the floor. Any motion good, even if it's slow. I ain't clearing rumors, you believe it, that's on you. My pockets be in their feelings, cause these hundreds all blue. I got problems that money cannot fix. I would never fumble a bag over a bitch. You a freaky ass bum, you want bitches, you don't get money. Married to the streets, you can't never take this shit from me. All I do is smile, now that bitch love me. I just got some neck, I ain't never let that bitch fuck me. AMG with the red guts, the play away, I ain't spend no money. I got my credit up, I'm authentic. Every window in this bitch tinted, even the front windshield, you can't see shit in it. Hey, bands on deck, stand on my respect. We talk crazy, get changed. Hey, if you ain't got it, don't flex. I'ma stroke a couple times, she gon' do the rest. Whoa, I used to ride the bus, bro. Now these VVs bustin' right below my throat. You said it's up, we'll put it on the floor. Any motion good, even if it's slow. I used to ride the bus, bro. Now these VVs bustin' right below my throat. You said it's up, we'll put it on the floor. Any motion good, even if it's slow. You said it's up, put it on the floor. Any motion good, even if it's slow. You said it's up, put it on the floor. Any motion good.
Is that Trey? Yeah. Look how these businesses be business and I stood strong. I made the moves with the finishes I'm putting on. These major deals take times, I can't study long. Jumped out the field, still pressing lines that ain't touched on. We from the city, even bitches getting bust on. And she ain't looking for no pity since the love gone. My killer's finger fuck the semi, call it Love Jones. The Cartier like Aquafina with the crushed on. I'm on my way to making millions every day, I'm just the king of my state. I used to scrape it off the plate, call it minimum wage. Pull the penny out the bank to let it sit in my safe. A 450 in this Drake, you can't hear on no tape. I'm just a nigga, that's the bottom line. And bitches like you up, you just a dollar sign. These niggas and they feeling like it's Valentine. I ain't feeling fraternized, I'ma let them feel it in their heart. Been real from the start, you ain't never been to war. I'm still here cause I'm smart. Gotta thank my mama cause she made me a star. Pull up with them llamas and we pick them apart.
This bitch got me in my feelings, slipping on my place shit. Yeah, my life going to trash every time I chase a bitch. Nigga, I heard the police tripping, give a fuck, I changed the wig. Got no time to be worrying about who she dealing with. Different blade, different stick, bleed the black and come with this. Beat it down without no plastic, fuck around and burn the kid. She want me to treat my money in Gucci kicks, it make no sense. I could never let no bitch, just wanna set all of the credit. All that reckless high, but I'm get somebody, homie flip. Back door from the red, I slapped away the handout. Yeah, I met the bitch when she fuck around and found out. So I was broke back then, I fuck around a man now. Nigga, I'm sleep off the juice, somebody wake Johnny up. Home my bitch getting paid when she get her bodies up. Shit, if y'all ain't got no things, it ain't nothing.
Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite two? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want now.
what you want now. Get your body go to sleep and when you brush your teeth. When you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
What it do? What it do? What it do? All right, we in this thing. It's your boy Bank at the next show at Trunk Radio every Monday night, 8 p.m. Oh, I'm still live. My bad. That's my fault. I'm just a little excited now. We live. You feel me? Shit is working on time today, and we good. It's a packed house, and we got a good motherfucking time though. Straight Out Trunk Radio. Hey, Monday nights. Make sure you follow us. SODTR _ Straight Out Trunk Radio. Follow me personally. Bankhead _ the motherfucking name. You dig? Not motherfucking name, but the name. You know. I was a little excited, but hey, we got. Played the Renegade in the motherfucking house. He did. He was the first artist to be interviewed here in Straight Out the Trunk Radio's headquarters. He was here before the mural. Then audio got fucked up and he had to come back and the mural was here, so it was actually, you know, actually right. But played the Renegade. His motherfucking first artist that ever, you know. So he's back for us, you know, the podcast and shit like that. But hey, we got a motherfucking full house though. We got BTW in the motherfucking house. You dig what it do, Ellie? Sneaks, what it do?
Hey,
What's going on?
Damn.
Second as a delay.
Yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
I'm A1. How you doing, baby?
Doing great. A little tired on this Monday, but doing great
Y'all
overall.
was motherfucking sick last week. Y'all got that shit out y'all system?
Yeah.
Who got who sick?
I got her sick because I got sick. She was able to fight that shit off in like a day or two. She really didn't hold on to it. My shit was in there just like 3 days, and then like
He's such a dramatic sick. He'll sit here and literally be at home like,
You gotta get those days, you know, like, hey, let me get that excuse. I'll do it too. I feel you. I ain't mad at you.
He said he does it too.
Especially if somebody could take care of you, let him do it.
I'll be sitting here like, man, I'd rather have pain from working out than having pain from the sickness. Look at this shit, ain't no joke. I'll be in there like a whole like,
shivering and shit.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. But what they do, we got Red Eye in the behind the scenes. Y'all gonna hear his voice, but you ain't gonna see him on camera. Just
right, I'm the fly on the wall.
He fly on the wall. Yeah, you know, he's the intercom. Intercom in the room. But what the fuck?
The voice.
Who the fuck said that?
Except the voice.
The voice.
Like Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh, that'd be kind of hard though. You know, like you come up with a nice ass voice or something like that.
Give us your best Morgan Freeman.
I have a best Morgan Freeman. I don't know.
You don't know?
Shit, I can.
Oh, your best Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
Oh.
They used to call me Crazy Joe.
Oh, I thought it was that bad. You want some crack? Don't just jump. That's my movie. That's funny. Man, I thought that's how high school was gonna be.
A motherfucker gonna make you jump off a building?
No, I thought, but like how it was and rugged it was, and how beat down the halls was, and like how like rough it was and shit like that, and like I thought like how high school was gonna be. And similar to my high school, we had like the similar colors like orange and shit, so the hallways was like, and the lights was real dim and orange, so it blended in a way.
Look,
I hit
I ain't
that
gonna lie
one
to
too.
you. So I used to go to school. I went to 75th Street Elementary. So my bus route, I gotta get off the bus right there in front of Fremont. And you know where Fremont Burgundy with like these steel plates that goes across the windows and shit. And you know it was just niggas in the front every time. So I'm just sitting here like, this is what Fremont gonna be like if I gotta go to Fremont. Nigga, exactly what he talking about. You smoke crack, don't you? Like I expected that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit,
Fremont wasn't open, nothing but gangbanging.
So I went to Hamilton. They had the hoes there. So It wasn't, you know what's crazy though? Hamilton didn't look that bad, but niggas did not use lockers whatsoever. I'm just like, so the lockers here for decoration, I guess.
Niggas break into those lockers.
Hey, nigga, what at PE? Niggas used to get their phone took, everything.
Nigga got me for a Rockaware belt at PE. You know, Rockaware was back in style. Nigga, I had a Rockaware belt. Somebody came and got me for that motherfucker. I'm like, oh, this is ugly. I can't even go. Matter of fact, I wasn't even at PE. I was at football practice.
Tell my teammate stole my shit.
I'm gonna ask y'all some real nigga questions since that y'all talk about that. Have y'all, back in your high school days, was y'all mischiefs and did y'all like take stuff out of people's backpacks and lockers and shit like that?
I ain't gonna cap, I did.
I can't recall me doing so, but I know for sure.
I know.
I know for sure I was a thief. Like I was a certified. I used to steal. So I probably did this shit on a humbug. So I didn't say I did it on some plan shit. Like, so I would say quite possibly.
Oh,
hey.
motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I've gotten shit. I've got iPods, fucking my PSP stolen out my backpack.
Oh, nigga, like, my dad, yeah, for real. You were a victim of it.
I wasn't.
Yes, you wasn't. You didn't partake in it. You were a victim of it.
The thing I really took in was
you're definitely right.
After I got kicked out of King Drew, I just started being chaotic. I set trash cans on fire and shit. So I was that kid.
But you didn't steal.
Nah.
But you rather arson.
Arson is better.
I think arson is worse than robbery. Arson is worse than robbery, my nigga.
What the fuck you mean?
What the fuck you mean? You're taking somebody's. I'm taking your property. You can kill people in robbery. You can kill somebody on robbery too. But armed robbery is like actually if you go in with a motherfucking weapon, you can just rob somebody and just like strong.
You're taking something that's not yours.
You're burning somebody's whole property. That's kind of fucked up, dog. Yeah, you're worse.
I see where he's coming from because technically you're still depriving them of some shit, but it's just like,
but they
why you gotta like
burn though? Burn like
you're destroying.
You're destroying
shit.
like just that's pain, torture.
That's like when the Joker stole all that money just to burn it.
Hey, that was cold blooded. Like
nigga, you doing that shit just to watch some shit happen.
I'm not saying
just for the love of the game. That's what it is.
I'm not saying you did get someone's house, but were you interested in burning someone's house? Or are we talking like commercial buildings, trash cans,
school?
He said, "Were you interested?"
All right, like someone's car.
Did this appeal to you? Were you like the fire speaking to me?
Let me bring it back to you. At 8, I was starting off with just throwing matches into a little trash can.
So yes.
Getting older, it went from garbage cans to dumpsters to maybe a side of a building.
Side of a building?
I already look.
Diddy should have called you. Diddy should called you for Kid Cudi car.
Remember I
oh God.
Doug would have got it done.
He would have got it done. If you want your shit arson, call Red Eye.
Tell you who. Can't tell you who. Like that's the
call Red Eye. If you want your shit blown up,
you want shit done, right?
Call Red Eye.
You know what? That's
my nigga
good
said
to
I
know.
graduated to the side of the building, so nigga I had to level up. Nigga, we started with this, couple trash cans here and
when
there.
When he said I started at 8, I already knew I had to graduate because, like I said, I started stealing around like 7.
See,
so
at the store for sure. Give me that.
About 10, 12.
At the store, I'm stealing in front of on the counter. I got this shit in my hand, talking to you while I'm below the counter, busting the motherfucker open. And then sliding in my pocket, you don't even know I'm stealing.
See,
when we got to middle school, me and the homegirl, somebody we just connected with. You feel me? I ain't gonna give her name out, but yeah, shout out the homegirl. Yeah, we had a little system. You dig? We went in people's backpacks. We got new lighters. We got new pens, like the fresh pens. We found out like who had money in the school. Then we started talking to them in the rolly chairs and shit like that. Like, we'll play with them first, you feel me? So, like, if we ever shake their chair, they be like, oh, they just playing with me, So, nigga, we'll get schemes, nigga. We'll get their wallets, nigga, get $60, nigga. We'll come up with like $300 a day or a week type shit, nigga. We'll just throw that shit on the motherfucking roof.
Damn,
nigga, there was a PA system.
I'm like, where the fuck you got a school where these kids are carrying around that much money? But Valley,
yeah, for sure.
I'm like, cause
nigga,
I was happy. I was happy when
there was a fucking PA system announcement saying, there was a PA announcement saying, I don't know who is stealing in the school, but there is too many wallets on the roof of the school.
On the roof?
Because we were getting it, we was just, whoosh, throw all that shit on the roof. You feel me?
Now see, Bankhead, when I set fires, I do it for a purpose.
No,
Stop trying to defend
no,
yourself.
there's no. You can't defend setting fires.
You can't defend setting fires, though. I'm just letting you know. That's what we did. We were coming up. But at the same time, I am still a kid from Pacoima. You feel me? Like, I still traveled across the valley. Like, I did, like, chats with them. Like, it was a whole new side of the world for me, you know? Like, so I'm just letting y'all know that, too. Like, I did feel like an outcast. I was like, man, I need to get my money up out here in this motherfucking, this district type shit. You feel me? So let me rob these niggas how we know how to do over here. You know?
Good job.
It was great.
Look. Until I wasn't, though. Somebody stole my phone, and I set their backpack on fire.
Bro, that's... No.
See, I was good.
Did he have it on, though?
Huh?
Did he have it on, or was he sitting to the side?
The teacher called it, and it ran in his backpack. The only thing he got was like a write-up. And I'm like, that's not enough. It's not enough.
Said,
so what I did was, I had
I'm saying somebody. But how you set somebody back on fire in school?
Easy.
Did you bring lighter fluid?
So I have flashlight, because usually I have like after school stuff, and when I get home it gets dark, so I have to use a flashlight to see, put my key in and shit. I took the 9-volt battery out. I got some the foil from the gum, and I connected it and put it in his backpack.
This nigga was a smart arsonist. This nigga was an arsonist. What the fuck?
He ain't even no traces.
Did you get caught for this? Like, I don't think we should be talking about
No.
this. Right, I don't think we should be talking
What,
about
burning
this.
First year, they gotta be like, this is the
How old are you again? No.
We ain't gotta say what year it happened. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
They're not gonna catch you for that.
Hey.
That's...
Look, this is not no jumper.
Hey, Danny,
You're an arsonist, dog. You're an arsonist.
This nigga was right down the street from you.
You're an arsonist.
I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna say I lit the bag on fire with the
You're
lighter.
an arsonist. You're a low-key arsonist.
Ain't been low key.
It's not even low-key.
It's all about the. Bro, it's all about the celery.
I'm happy you don't have a camera right now.
No.
Bro, you know we're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna keep it like you're just gonna be our Morgan Freeman.
Eyes in the sky.
Yep, there you go.
You gonna be hey, no, you gonna be my nigga that I need something done.
That's how I mean.
And then they're gonna expect
We ain't got that on air.
That's how I know.
We are
Y'all don't know how to act on camera.
That's how I know
What's
those Malibu fires were
Who are these strangers you have us meeting
How you
with?
know?
They said, how you know? Where was you at that day?
So yeah, I was, I was a small. We used to steal cell phones.
Yeah,
like,
man.
We understand how to talk about like you got to steal them on a Friday because on a Friday they can't cut the phone off for the whole weekend, so you got the whole weekend to use this phone. And then on Monday that motherfucker gonna be cut off, but at least you know you got it at least for 2-3 days. You feel me? Like that's how much we were stealing cell phones. We already
I came in the age when I was taking out the SIM cards. I steal your shit, nigga. I'm busting out the SIM card same day, nigga. That look like my phone. It ain't your phone. Call your number. The number you were trying to reach, nigga, no longer in service. Yeah,
I never stole phones. Like that wasn't my thing. Wallets.
Yeah, you was getting the good shit, bro.
I'm getting straight to the money because y'all gonna have to like try to sell that shit now. I'm going straight to the money.
Sell it.
I was keeping it.
Y'all was keeping the phones?
I was keeping the phones and taking them back to the school the same day.
We wasn't stealing shit because we needed money. We was stealing shit because we needed the items.
I just wanted the money to get money to have. I had a phone.
I did too, but I wanted another one.
Exactly.
I feel you. Y'all greedy.
And now low key until the nigga,
That's us though. Back in the day, that's just that's you can't do that now.
Sometimes you just gotta upgrade.
You can't steal. You can steal iPhones now, but they can track shit.
Ain't nobody stealing no iPhone.
You stupid.
Like nigga, you should get tracked.
I'm so glad we didn't go to the same school back in here. You would have lost your backpack.
He's like, I barely like you, bankhead. I barely like you. I would have burned your backpack.
Hey, that's how you would have taken my wallet. Like that's to me. That's a future threat, nigga. That's a future threat. Just in case, nigga.
Nigga, just in case you get any ideas, my nigga, just know.
He's like, look, I don't like the way you've been talking to me the last 2 weeks.
What? Oh, fuck
that. In high school, I would have burned your backpack.
Like, nigga, I'm a little bit more advanced now.
Cold in here, bankhead. Maybe we should heat the room up a little bit.
And I would have did it while you was wearing it. I would have just dropped the gun pack on the back of the battery pack while we walking, and just dropped it in your backpack and just let it blow up while you right there holding it.
Oh, we done that too before though too. We wrapped some. We done that. Never mind. We stole a wallet in the hallway while walking.
Oh, that ain't nothing, man.
Somebody said, "Come here, what up, boy? How you doing?" And somebody was right in the backpack. Give me that too. Thank you, back.
See that?
We was criminals. We was smart criminals, man. Because when all the kids come down, kids is running and shit. Middle school niggas is running in big ass backpacks, flopping. All right. Let me ask y'all this: when y'all had y'all backpacks in high school or middle schools, was y'all tighties or was y'all loosies?
I had my shit tight.
Was your shit tight where it's all the way up, or your shit loose because you wanted to hang and it was always bouncing on your back paw?
Nah, mine was tight, and I always had like perspective type backpack. So my shit was not too big, not too small type shit. So my shit just on there. You feel me? I'm walking around with Ninja Turtle backpacks, Dodger backpacks, shit like that, and I'm making sure my shit on there tight.
What grade are we talking?
I was a sports nigga, so I always my shit. I was a sports nigga, so I always had my shit always loose because I had shit filled up.
Did you have backpacks with just a string as the strap?
Sometimes. mostly in summer school. Those were my summer school backpacks. Or a field trip.
I had what we call a drug dealer backpack, the JanSport.
I used to have the one strap backpack. The one to go across, I had one the one strap. I had a little pocket protector right here.
My Ninja Turtle backpack, I got that from my step pops because he got that from a drug transaction. So the backpack, they brought the bricks of weed in the backpack, met up at the I ain't gonna say where the niggas met up at, but niggas met up. And the transaction was like, oh, here go a backpack, grab the backpack, nobody know what's going on, just a little kid's backpack.
Oh God, I would never look at the little
So then he took the bricks of weed out and gave me the backpack. Here you go. I'm going to school, my shit smelled like weed. I got called into the office, they had to call my mom and them to the office.
Wow.
Talk about some, I don't know if he's spoken yet, but I know when he arrives.
I know the smell.
I know he smell like dank when he come into school.
That's so fucked up.
Hey, now that's funny that you mentioned you feel me smelling like weed at school. I got caught smoking before I even got on school premises.
Oh, hell no.
By my English teacher, still to this day, that shit still irritate my soul. I'm sitting there, you feel me, trying to get one in. I'm smoking a bowl on the way to school. I'm maybe 5 minutes away. I'm sitting there trying to get a good light, nigga, because the wind blowing and shit, because it's 7:30 in the morning. All I hear is my teacher yell out my last name, and I look, because I'm wondering, who the fuck calling out my last name? Nigga, my teacher looked at me, she said, and I'm still looking at her, I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not on school grounds.
Bro, I wasn't even nowhere near school. That's the cold part. And then on top of that, I get to first period. They thinking I'm still about to have the weed on me. Come on now. I'm smarter than that. You think I'm about to keep this on me when I'm walking in school? No. Somebody hold this until, you feel me, they searching nigga and all that. Because I know you finna search me.
Yeah, I had teachers that used to help me make the smoke pieces. Because we used to have the little...
You said what?
Smoke pieces. So we
had a teacher that made you special bongs?
They would help me.
I used to smoke pink caps.
Exactly.
So
that's the special smoke pieces. So I'm right there talking in front of the teacher. They know I smoke or whatever. So I'm sitting here trying to get the metal piece off the back of the eraser, and so I can put it into the metal cabinet. The teacher got so irritated with me struggling.
Here, damn it.
You say she?
Yeah. She was just like, look, here, I got it for you.
Nigga said here.
Don't say nothing. Here, goddamn it. I went to not a continuation school, but it was something it was just a school that helped you build your credits faster. So a lot of people that went to the school was either people that went to jail before, or people that females that had kids. So they had a daycare on campus and everything, and we had trimesters instead of four semesters. We had trimesters, so we built more credits up each semester in this school. So I went to one of those. So the teachers were like, "You come to school, you do your work, and I ain't tripping on you smoking."
Were you one of those students that was fucking their teacher?
Hell no. I fucked the teacher, but not the teacher from my school.
While you were a student?
Yeah, I was 16. She was 26.
Oh my! You were abused.
You were molested.
You got molested, man.
I wish I was you.
Okay, that doesn't mean he didn't get molested. So you wish you were molested. That's great, but
by women, hell yeah, bruh.
Wow. Imagine your son come out.
This is why the fuck I'm scared right now. This is what my
yo, mommy, my teacher suck my. I'm like, what? For real, nigga?
What she look like?
Woohoo!
But it wasn't my teacher. It was a female that just so happened to
This was a 26-year-old woman.
was
What
a
would you do
female
if
that
Lorenzo
saw
told you right now that a fucking 20-year-old woman sucked his dick?
Right now?
Yes,
I'm like,
right now.
well,
That's literally the age difference, dumbass.
He's 8 though.
Okay, an
I'm just
18-year-old
saying,
woman sucked his dick.
hey, bro, back in the day, like when I was in elementary school,
but that's
I had crushes on
If he was 16,
You got molested.
3 teachers
I didn't say
and
I
one
did it.
TA.
It was voluntarily.
TA used to be bad.
I had a TA called named Miss Ochoa, and I always try to go to the ballroom with her.
No, he said you proud of it.
Oh, so you can show her the ballroom?
My mama.
Big ass smile on your face. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, like, when I was in elementary.
Get that chair.
Oh, that's a timeout chair?
Timeout chair.
I'm just saying, in elementary school, Miss Ochoa, I always try to go to the ballroom with her.
Go to a bar?
No, ballroom. Like, you know, when you go to the ball, like, recess, go to the ballroom, go get the go get the balls. I always try to go to the ballroom with her. You know, like, then I had a teacher called Miss Perkins. She was like the only black teacher there. Then Miss Bonino, fire. She was a white lady with red hair and like freckles. Fire.
Ginger.
That's what I'm gonna call her, yes.
Was the ballroom the auditorium / gym?
No, ballroom is the little closet where you go and go get the basketballs from recess and all that. And all, like, you know, the kickball, basketball, soccer ball, tetherball, and all that bullshit. You feel me? So.
I forgot all about that shit.
Imagine the shit on the other
nigga, she was like, but she was like 5'5".
Go up there, fuck
She was like 5'5", thick though. You feel me? 5'5", thick. I was taller than her, and I was like, woo.
I would feel the same way with my son. Like, if my daughter said, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking male teacher," I'm going.
There you go. They switch it around now. Switch it around. Switch it around. Your 16-year-old daughter is fucking with a 26-year-old teacher.
I gotta go up there and whoop his ass. Just like if my son's mother is her because she eats fucking one of the teachers, she gonna go to jail too, right?
I ain't got kids, so I can't really talk about it. But
don't worry, you'll know what I'm talking about in approximately how many months? 3 months, 4 months,
2 months, 2, 3 months.
Like, I can't say because I ain't got kids, so but
my bird don't play that
if
shit.
If a daughter of mine says, "Oh, my teacher came and like did something foul," of course.
But what if she was down? What if your daughter's a hoe?
Of course,
she was out there like trying to suck his dick. What if she's like, "Daddy, I sucked my teacher's dick."
Whoa.
What you doing?
We ain't got that type of relationship. You come in the house saying we just.
Because he already caught her, so she has to be honest about it. Fuck it. Yes, it's him.
No.
Yes, it's Mr. Perkins.
No,
not Mr. Perkins.
We gonna lead, all right, these are 2 leadways. We got 2 good leadways. We was talking about school. I just want to give a shout out to all the graduates that's graduating elementary, middle school, high school, college, and getting their degrees and all that, and certificates. You feel me? And since we was talking about all the other bullshit, Ellie's gonna lead us into what they little topic, they big topic that we're gonna talk about real quick is, because nothing's little over here on our show, Str8 PodN, everything's big, you feel me? We're gonna talk about that 60 days in, because what we is talking about could lead your ass in jail as well, you dig? Either way, male or female, kid. So yeah, happy graduation to all the kids and all the kids out there, you feel me? Because we was talking about backpacks in
I
school.
know you got like a perfect transition. That's why I'm like, oh my god, these.
But with that transition, Ellie is someone that makes graduation shirts, customized graduation shirts.
Oh,
so if you feel like you and your child is graduating, your nephew, your sibling, whoever is graduating, you need a shirt, a special shirt specifically for them with their name on it, their school on it, something that's different from what everybody else is wearing at the school. You can contact Ellie at JustLEG. She will get you right.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I'm glad. Thank you for the shout out and that plug. But yeah, well, I was like, man, we gotta keep the show rolling, you know, because I was like, those are 2 great transitions, because we was talking about high school and all that and all. Everybody graduation right now, so all the graduates out there, shout out to y'all. Y'all did that shit. To the next level, y'all go. Use that motherfucking degree as you please, you know.
60 Days In is about what?
60
days in? 7 seasons in?
I haven't watched. I think I watched clips of it. I never watched the full
and that's
episode.
why I'm surprised. I did not realize this many people have never seen that show.
I always see clips on TikTok, and I watch it on A&E. I'm like, this is some crazy ass shit.
You got shit to binge on.
Yeah. What? You never seen it either?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Well, I actually got some footage loaded up from 60 Days In.
Oh, you do right now?
Yeah. You want to
yes.
Yeah, pull it up so you can
pull it up.
All right.
So we can dive into the question.
That's our audio. Oh, I think you got the.
Yeah, that's our audio playing. Oh, somebody getting beat up, though. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Damn. That nigga owns something. That nigga stole.
I'm glad that was a quick flash.
Alright, go back to us. Alright. I know what we gotta do. I think we gotta get a.
Yeah, we don't want to get our shit cut.
We gotta get a.
But that was a good teaser right there.
Oh yeah, with Tony.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all know these names. Y'all know the characters' names.
Hey, yeah, he did his shit.
All right, but before that, anybody know what is the premises of this show? Like, what is the premises of the show? 60 Days is it like real people going to jail?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, but like, are they actually? Do they do a crime or do they get placed in the jail?
No. So there's basically you volunteer. So you do actually get paid for your time. You get paid for your time. You get paid anywhere from $4,000 at signing to you can make in between $20,000 and $45,000 if you make it all the way to the end. Not just in cash, but in opportunities and bonuses and sponsorships, and stuff like that. You do get a whole bunch more money. They said you can make up to $45,000.
I didn't know you actually got paid for it. I thought
if
it was
you
free.
stay for the full 60 days.
Oh,
no, hell no, it's not for free. No, if you go in and stay for one, you still make $4,000. So if you sign up, do the whole thing, go make it to day one, and then go, oh no, I'm in jail. I'm not doing this shit, and leave, you still get $4,000. Right. So hold on. So this makes everyone from people who have watched the show. So there's people who are like, oh my God, I'm a fan. I've been watching this for so many seasons. I think I can do this. And then they'll volunteer to do it or whatever. Well, get paid, but volunteer to do it. My bad. But you get everywhere from that to like COs. COs will be like, oh, I want to do it. Or ex-inmates, they'll be like, oh, I've been in jail, so I want to do it. Right.
But no, to be honest, that's a good way for people that have been in jail for so long that hasn't really adjusted to coming back out to society to make some money, to go back in and
no.
It's not people that are straight out of jail. People that are like, oh, I went to jail. I was in jail like 15 years ago when I was like 18. Something. And it's like, hold on. It's not the same thing.
I was just in jail.
I'm a pastor now, but I went to jail when I was in my 20s. And it's like, oh.
So there was a dude that was from like Latin Kings or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that nigga, yeah.
So he was actually, he was Latin Kings, turned his life around, and became a minister.
Oh, Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos, exactly. See?
When did they be?
Huh? AB. You're right, it was AB.
Oh, God.
AB.
Abner, yeah.
Abner. So he
was the one with the glasses, right?
Yeah. So he actually did very well for somebody that came back. He actually lasted, like for a previous inmate, he actually lasted a full, I think, 60 days, right?
Yeah, him and Tony, but I know they kept getting mad because I know some of the producers, NCOs, like, oh, they're, starting to act like inmates and, this, that, and the other. But it's like, this is what you put me here for. Like, what do you expect? Like,
Abner went in there and ran the dorm, slapped the nigga up, called a couple of DPs. Ever since Tony, the one he talked about, he's a black dude that was a CO. He came in there, he found the weed, he done got the weed plug, he done got the weapons. Yep. He found everything. So the goal for these people to come in there is to figure out the weak points of my jail. Come in here, please, and help us figure out the weak points. Help us figure out how the drugs are getting in here, the weapons.
You a snitch.
That's what they're going to do. If you're not a snitch, you're not. I mean, that's the whole point of you going in.
You snitching.
You're signing up to go in and snitch. That's your job. You're supposed to go in and help find these things. Help find which COs are corrupt.
Has anybody got stabbed up?
So not one of the people that's a part of it, but yes, like the dude is in there watching the dude, like he in there talking, they arguing, and like one dude had the mop, he threw the mop to the side, pulled the shit out, ate him up 18 times.
CO.
The dude's in the background like, I didn't expect that. Oh my God, he was.
And they gonna ask you who did it.
Of course they're gonna ask you who did it, but it's on you to figure out who did it. But it's also cameras there. You never gotta say who did it. Yeah. This show's crazy. So the question is, will you do 60 days in?
Oh, give your history first. Like, have you ever been in jail? Have you ever been in trouble? Have you ever been arrested? Have you ever been in anything? And if you would.
I've been to jail. I've been locked up for a 24-hour lockup.
Okay. Yeah, that counts. Woo! Yeah.
No, that 24-hour lockup made a nigga feel like nothing. And it was over the stupidest shit. And they made you feel like you ain't shit in there. So when I got that bullshit, I was like, I never want to be in this bitch again. You feel me? And it was the worst experience of my life, but it was the most funniest shit ever too. But because it was like, yeah, they just treat you like a human. I was like, man, this is what slavery is. Like they don't give a fuck.
What'd you do?
Like, so it was my 21st birthday. So me and the homies was driving down to Hollywood, and this motherfucker didn't have the right attire to go into the club, I guess. You know, so we was smoking on the way there and shit like that. Cause it was my birthday. We was turning up 21 and shit, you know. And on the way home, we was going down Hollywood, and two fucking motorcycle cops pulled me over. And motorcycle cops are like the worst people to get pulled over by.
Worst people.
You know, and they just had attitudes, and they was just being dicks and shit, you know. And they made me get out the car because they said they smelled marijuana and shit like that. So I was like, all right, for sure. Did a fucking like field sobriety test on a fucking hill type shit, like an angle.
And you failed, didn't you?
Failed it because I'm like nervous. It's my first time ever doing one of these field sobriety tests and shit, and it's just like.
So it wasn't because he been turning up, smoking, drinking, party.
But I didn't know. But the thing is, we didn't even party. We didn't even go to the club because the homie had the wrong attire. You feel me? So we was like, my thing is, I was like, my mistake was. We should have just kept on and stayed in Hollywood instead of just like fucking just turning around and went home, you know. But the thing is, the next morning we was going to Vegas, you know. So
get an early start going to Vegas.
We was going to Vegas, yeah. Like me and my family and my homie was going to Vegas to fucking turn up for my birthday, and those plans still went on, but it got pushed back a couple hours because they had to pick me up down at the Towers, you know. So they transferred me from fucking Hollywood to the Towers, and nigga, I was in a fucking cell with like some trans nigga, and like this nigga like stunk. It was stunk. He stunk. It was one of those words. I was just like, this is what they smell like?
They smell like if you don't stop, about to get your ass canceled.
But this was 2000. This was back in the day. Way back in the day. So.
Oh, so it was okay.
So it is okay. I grew. I understand now. But that was the mindset of it. I was like, damn, this is how these motherfuckers stink. But I was like, but nah, we good though. It was like, but we good. I got a couple of trans friends now, so I know, you know.
So after doing 24 hours,
24 hours.
You go and do.
No, I would not go to jail for 60 fucking days.
Not even for the money?
Fuck that, no.
Not even for the like touchdown, 24 hours, $4,000.
I'll probably 4,000 for one day.
Yeah.
Who the biggest nigga on New York? Come here. Movie
You
type
probably won't
shit.
even make it to your cell yet. You just be in the holding.
You probably be in holding all night. Because sometimes you don't even get moved from holding.
But do they get paid for that?
Yeah, you get the $4,000.
You book.
You know how there's a few people that never made it past booking.
Yep.
Like they didn't even get stripped out of their clothes. They was like, I can't do this. People screaming. It's stinking here.
It was a lot of the women.
I think like 2 people did that. But most of them at least made it
Oh,
inside.
yeah, I would.
Inside the cell, they were like, "Oh no, I think they know who I am."
I would.
Nah, cause
you would? You would sign up and then jump out?
My thing is, I might see some people I know.
He would sign up and then jump.
What if I see some people I know? I'm like, oh, this might be what up, my nigga?
Exactly. So that means you might stay longer, right?
That's how you get more. That's how you get caught up in some more shit, nigga. Like, hey, so in that show, do you ever see anybody get put on?
What do you?
No. Because you know how according to like, you know, the stereotypes of like going to jail. Once you go to jail, you gotta join a side or pick a side.
That's false.
That's false.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Like no, because in county jail is race. So in between you have the gang issues, but overall is race. So it's like you would not feel it. They might make you fight every Friday just to make sure that if you're gonna be in this dorm, you're not a punk and you willing to fight. But outside of that, like you don't have to join no gang. You joining a gang is a nigga that's looking for protection.
So black people, but your black people ain't your protection. Like my brother, we supposed to be brothers.
So his answer was 24 hours and he's out, right?
No, I 24 hours I'm out. I'm out.
He's saying about the bullshit.
What about you, Play? Your background and what you doing?
Shit, bro. I never made it to the county line. Shit, I always did like shit in my youth. When I did my hall stint and when I did camp stints, I already knew. Yeah, nah, this ain't for me. When niggas had to make you take showers, like in literal, like at camp, you had to take showers, literally standing next to niggas with one shower head, like, and you just standing there, nigga, and niggas telling you next. Yes, and niggas telling you next with a towel and soap. And then if niggas is talking too much, nigga, they turn the shower off and tell you, nigga, ain't nobody taking a shower now. So I knew.
Y'all take showers quiet.
I'm not doing 24 hours.
It's like y'all just hear this. Y'all gotta be quiet and y'all just hear.
Just breathing
and moving and like just slapping. Hey, too loud. Be quiet. Not enough splash.
Cause you'll have.
I hear the sun.
I don't hear the drain going down the water. Drain going down the water.
Hey, nah, cause you'll have niggas in there being weird while niggas is trying to take a shower and looking at you like.
Did it look like that one episode of Boondocks?
But, like, hey man, nah, hey look, bro, I swear to God, like, look, I was in my first night.
Hey, look, like, get the fuck out my face with that.
Hey, look,
oh wow,
my first night in camp, when them niggas told me I had to go take a shower, I looked, I said, okay, what we doing it individually? They looked at me crazy, like, nigga, no, like, nigga, we about to get in the line. I just seen everybody lining up, nigga, and just, nigga, towel, nigga, and that's it. I'm just looking like, oh. So we this would go, yep, nope. I knew, nigga, once I got older, I'm like, yeah, nah, I can't do this, nigga. That's why any crime I did do, nigga, I wasn't getting caught.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But
oh, you said.
The only time I think I ever almost got I almost went to jail was on my birthday when I was drunk as fuck and I pulled over at LAX on the freeway.
What?
I had like look. Quick backstory.
Fast and the Furious.
Nah,
look.
look.
LAX. With all the police and immigration.
Almost went to jail.
Nah, look. So I went to my uncle's house, nigga, in Bellflower. Me and my cousin, we over there taking shots. We taking shots of Hennessy. We taking shots of Patron.
It's already starting bad.
Yep, look.
Dark and light. Okay.
And we drinking Coronas. So I'm just sitting there. So I'm like,
yeah, no, you need a chaser for sure.
So by the time I walked outside, my uncle and them asked me, "You good?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good." I don't even remember getting on the freeway. I just remember pulling over, and I just seen red and blue lights behind me. And I looked, and I said, "Oh shit, I'm going to jail." I said, "Yep, I'm going to jail." And then next thing you know, I opened up my door and I threw up.
Oh my God.
Police walk on the side of me, but mind you, it's like at first I seen one, then it was 4. So it's 4 police cars behind me, and I'm on the side of the freeway. One cop comes up and he says, "Hey, how you doing tonight?" And I looked at us, just shook my head. Good. He said, "You been drinking tonight?" Earlier. He looked at me, said, "Okay." Looking in the car, he was like, "You got your license?" And then my license, he walked off. Came back, he said, "Do you have anybody that can come get you?" No. He was like, "Well, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna need you to pull over to the side, and I'm gonna cut you a break. But somebody needs to come get you and come get this car." I was only like 10 minutes from my house. I was only literally 10 minutes from my house.
I was with you, buddy.
Man, what, won't he do it? Won't he do it? The police officer said, "Now, if I see you move your car or anything like that, I'm taking you to jail for drink." I said, "Look, dog, check this out. I'm finna go to sleep. I'm finna sit here, nigga, and go to sleep." He said, "All right, don't worry about it. But if I do 60 days in,
I forgot that was what the question was. Damn.
No, right. Yeah, I did. Went to wholesale stuff.
Like, what? For real?
I thought we were telling like how we ever been arrested stories.
Yeah, but
that's next week, y'all. That's next
It's
week.
like that long crime video.
That's next week. Next week's Str8 Radio Pod. You feel me? Our arrested stories. So tune in.
Oh God, but nah, what I do is I fuck it, just for the experience. Fuck it, why not? Like just for maybe 20
experience.
Nah, like if I ain't gotta go to the Twin Towers, cause I might see niggas I know in there. Like bro just said, like nigga, cause I know for a fact I'm gonna know some niggas in the county in there. Like nigga, my cover is blown. Like nigga,
So far they do shit where they like fly you out and it'll be like, oh, you get to be put in like a Utah prison or whatever the fuck, or you get to go and be put in a what else? Oklahoma was one. I think
I wouldn't do Oklahoma.
What was another one? It's like those southern states.
They did
Atlanta,
I think twice.
Atlanta dirty as fuck
Utah
out there.
Sound cool.
They did Utah white people.
Utah was full of the druggies.
Utah was
like it wasn't the same gang and like violence and shit, but it was
Utah was the safest.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Atlanta was turned up.
They wasn't doing nothing but doing drugs in Utah.
That's fine with me. I can find the drugs.
In Atlanta, it was the same thing like LA. It was like, nigga, it was turned up out there. They did Ohio, I believe.
Oh, I know. Ohio got to be turned up.
They did a few.
So how many days would you do?
No, Indianapolis. That's what they did.
How many days could I ain't gonna sit here and cap to you. Probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I ain't even gonna hold you because after a week, nigga, I'm like, nah, nigga, I just ain't no bitches in here. Ain't no pussy in here. I'm just sitting here looking at you niggas all day. And it's stinking there too. Like I know it smells like ass, nigga, and must. Like nigga, I'm good. Like that's why when nigga I be seeing niggas go back and forth to jail, I be wondering like nigga.
I don't like the I can't be in a fucking like small confinement for so long. That shit when I was
another person.
When I was in jail, when I was in jail, I had a nigga that was on some ecstasy. That nigga was up all night talking. Just telling me his life story, and I'm just like, I feel you, dog.
That's supposed to be fun in jail. You're
That's
supposed
not.
to spend the first night with your cellie doing that.
The worst thing in jail,
according to
nigga.
60 days in and locked up, and
not that first like week.
That's what you said. I'm gonna keep a black couch confession right here, bro. Blue couch right now. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah, blue couch confession, nigga.
When I got locked up for 24 hours.
You sucked the dick. That's I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that. Cause you made
my nigga said I'm waiting on that.
I knew it.
Yo.
You really had ass. Nigga suck dick.
Nigga said for protection.
That's why he wants to go on 60 days in.
You light skin.
No, fuck you. No. That was a good one, but no. I took a shit.
You shat in front of people?
There was only one other nigga over there. Shit. I took a shit.
This nigga's hilarious.
You gotta go.
I had to take a shit. I was like, oh my god, I gotta take a shit.
I feel like the impact.
But the thing is, I didn't sit on the toilet.
Did you know about the courtesy flush? Did you know about having to have your glass closed and have it sealed so that the smell doesn't go, and as soon as it comes out, you gotta flush it so it can...
Nah, but I did courtesy flush.
So you just stunk up the whole place?
No, I did courtesy flush.
Oh, but
I did courtesy, but also I didn't like put my ass cheeks on the motherfucking
CD. Be a gentleman while you're a
my nigga said be a gentleman.
Oh, yeah, I just sucked no motherfucking ding-a-ling, and I motherfucking took a motherfucking shit.
That nigga said I sucked no ding-a-ling in there. I took a shit.
I got me fucked up, so just let me be clear. Yeah, blue couch confession. I took a shit when I was in jail, nigga. I had to take a shit, I was like, damn,
I mean, he just set it up very dramatically.
Background, and would you do it?
Background, I have never been to jail, thank God. May
I
that
did
continue.
3 days.
I have never,
3 days.
You lied, you off camera.
Hold on, I was gonna say it was my turn. Damn, you just gonna cut me off like that?
Damn.
It's alright, go ahead, Morgan
No,
Freeman.
go.
Morgan Freeman.
Go.
I can't cut off Morgan Freeman. No, I never been to jail. I mean, I haven't even been arrested. Like, I'm like as goody good as they get. So, I would definitely do it for about a day. I think I would give exactly what's expected. I would go in there like, I've never been to jail. I've never even been arrested, but I've been watching 60 Days In for about 9 seasons now. So I think that I could do this. And then as soon as I'm in there, and as soon as, I'm in a cell and they do that like, thunk, and the door closes, I'm going to be like,
And they gonna set into that nighttime.
Signal. Or what was the signal?
What was the signal?
Man, it's hot in here. Man, it's hot in here.
Ooh, I got a headache.
There you go. Ooh. Yep. I got a headache.
Ooh, this shit is hurting, damn it. Guard.
Yes. I would be that character. I don't mind. Pay my little $4,000 real quick. Go in, go out. They're gonna expect me to fail. I expect me to fail. Like, I can't.
In this situation, it's not wrong for you to expect yourself to fail.
But that's why I'm like, I would go be that character. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be that character. They're gonna be like, oh no, she's not gonna last at all. And as soon as I go in there, nope, I didn't last. Get me out of here.
Nope, I didn't last.
Get me out of here.
At all. Fuck that.
It's just a show.
And Code Part 2, they let you just stay in the hotel if you don't blast the whole shit. They just let you stay in the hotel the whole time until everybody come out. Like, nigga, this a vacation.
Like, that's in the back of your fucking head. Like, you in this deal, like,
I thought they got sent home.
I can sleep on
the ones that quit had to wait
right now.
If that's the case though too, I would stay longer days to get some more money, because if I stay I stay just to get that $4,000 in Atlanta, nigga, that's gonna get spent like in 2 hours. We going to
the fuck is you buying?
All right, you said you did
we
3
going to
days.
strip club.
man,
We going to have some fun. Eat, nigga.
3 days.
Shopping. I've been in jail. I'm about to tell everybody. Hold on. I just got out of jail, baby.
I don't know
wow.
I was at Burbank.
He said, I got my walking out money. Let's go.
Oh, mom.
Recipes
I got
DJ Al.
$20, girl.
Hey, recipes DJ Al. Walking out. Yeah, let's get it.
Anyway, Doug, you said
You did 3 days.
you did 3 days.
I was at Burbank Metro. I don't know if that's even jail. They just put me in a holding cell with a bunch of other people.
Nah, you was in the that's like going to the what is it called? The White House.
I don't know those terms. That's not my life.
Yeah, that's like going to like a substation.
That's not my life. I don't know.
You can make it to the county jail.
You're teaching me. Teaching me more.
You still at the, like you say, you still at the substation. So
Yeah.
But
that's still
damn.
Hey, Burbank is racist. So that's
Burbank is racist as fuck. Because
so what happened? So you burned somebody's what?
Nah. I fucked up because I walked outside. And I'm going to tell you why.
In the white neighborhood?
Me and my cousin were hanging out with his friends. They were in it was a bunch of them in the front yard, and I was in the back in the dude's girlfriend's house with his girlfriend and a bunch of other people.
Were these girlfriends white?
They're like Filipino.
Or anybody white?
There was like one white guy.
Okay, keep going.
And I'm going to continue the story.
I just want to see how much trouble you were about to get in.
So, I decided I'm going to go check on my cousin and walk outside. I walk outside, it's 4 of them sitting smoking cigarettes and shit. I ask for a cigarette. Police pull up. And they shine a light, and I look down. It's a bag of meth on the fucking floor. So they hop out the car.
This escalated so fucking quick.
Like, my people.
They're like,
my ass.
So whose is that? And we all look at each other. I don't know who the fuck that. I'm saying I don't know. You don't say you said shit to a cop, they're not gonna believe you. So it's like, yo, I'm going to jail.
I mean, how far was the bag of meth from like you?
It was within close proximity of any of us.
Oh, hell. See?
So we all go to jail. We in there for 3 days.
Red Eye said that is a great flashlight, officer. I did not see that shit while you were
Right, I'm like, oh.
How did you see that there?
And what made me double fucked up was I had ate the weed in my pocket.
I would have kept walking.
And I didn't have my stuff
on my mama, I would have just kept walking like this. I'm having a night stroll. Excuse me, y'all.
I just thumbed the cigarette up in him. I don't even know.
I don't even know this, right?
I just came there.
I had ate the weed on me and I didn't have my rec on me. So
that's when you had to
back
have
in
recs
the day,
back then. Hell yeah.
And they took me to jail for that. And so I was there for 3 days getting questioned whose method was. They cleared me because I'm like, I had parking tickets and train tickets, but I ain't never been arrested.
How many times did they question you about this?
Like 3 fucking times.
Damn.
And it's like the questions were the same but reworded.
How
like
much?
they tried to fuck you up.
How much meth was it?
It was about 1/8 of meth, maybe like 4 grams.
I don't know why when you said it, I imagined just like a bag like the size of that plate, just like
3.5 grams. Is,
no, I know, but I imagine just like a little bag. Like I don't know.
Anything over 3 grams is considered sales.
Yeah, dang.
And it's
so as long as you're taking under 3 grams, that's personal.
Under a gram.
What is an accurate amount of meth
So
to take?
you was in jail. They had you there for 3 days.
They had us there for 3 days. I was in the cell with my cousin and like 4 Samoan niggas.
Oh, okay.
And then his homeboys went to the cell next to us. We were just eating microwave burritos like Samoan niggas.
But you gotta be cool.
So what you do 60 days?
Yeah, you got to. Would you do 60 days? How many days would you do? How many days would you do? 60?
I would do if shit depending on the fucking jail. Depending on the jail, if it's like you know Swedish jails where it's like
no, like you're gonna get put in like Wisconsin.
Oh, that sounds just sounds like
Wisconsin.
I'll get stabbed in the shower.
How many days, nigga?
2.
What makes you think 2? What makes you think you're gonna be like, I'm good, I'm settled in. Once I settle in, I'm gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, let me get settled in and let me peep out the politics of this shit.
Yeah.
And it'll depend. Like I can do another day. If something like if a nigga gets stabbed,
so it's
sea cucumber.
He says sea cucumber.
If a nigga gets stabbed in front of me, it's over. Because it's like, once somebody gets stabbed, you know you next.
You know you're
All right,
next.
look, I'm going to keep my answer short and quick, straight, precise, to the point.
No, get the background.
I'm done. Hold on.
Okay.
We're going to do background. He said next week we're going to do that.
No, not how you got arrested. Don't give us an arrest story, but just tell. Okay, so you've been in jail.
I got years.
How many times? How many years? How long you been in jail? How many times you been in jail?
My first time arrested was at 15 years old. First time arrested, like, hitting the station, 14. First time actually hitting, like, the juvie, 15. Extreme security risk, all that shit.
Extreme security risk?
Yeah, I went to jail for a violent crime.
And me being an arsonist is bad.
And then 18, I hit the county jail, 18 years old. And I did 7 months in the county jail. So I'm going to tell you, as a person who was set in that county jail for 7 months, no, I'm not doing 60 days in.
You're not going to mention the 5 years after that?
I did 5 years in prison too, yeah, but we talking about the county jail part.
That was just a fucking icing on the cake.
We just talking about the county jail part. As a person that
Thank you for letting us know 5 years after that. But that means he has experience in this what we're talking about. So he says he would not do the 60 days.
It's not worth it. It's not like, as much as I be sitting here watching this show and I be like, it's possible. I understand. It's like as soon as you walk into that jail shit and that door go pow and you hear the keys, it's like, nigga, I'm cool. I'm gonna turn into a whole different person. And for me, it's not the fact that I can't do it, because if I'm forced to be in there, I'm gonna ride it out and I'm gonna become somebody else that you guys didn't expect. But when it comes
that's
to
the problem, you're supposed to become a snitch.
Exactly, I'm not becoming that.
You're supposed
And
to
then
go in and tell them.
for two, it's if I know I have the ability to leave and just be like, look, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna take that opportunity because I know how much this is gonna play on me. Not mentally, but how much is like, these motherfuckers think I'm playing. Like the disrespect that goes on there is gonna make me be stuck in there permanently. It's like, I'm not even gonna play with myself like that, because that shit ain't no joke. Like, that shit ain't cool.
Understand.
I'm not cool with none of that shit. I don't even want to be here because I have to be stuck in a situation. Like, this situation I'm in is not cool. Jail is not cool at all. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
60 days in. I'm telling. I hear you. You did 5 years though, yeah, nigga, yeah.
I would have
that's
to be
that's a long time.
That's how I know
nigga.
about the hard days. It's like, I can do the easy days easy, but those hard days.
Like, cause when you say when that door closed, you hit them keys. You on your own.
I'd be a preacher.
Nobody's there.
The days that they don't want to open the cell, even though you know it's your phone time, and they like, oh, I'll be like, we watched the last season. They had rec time 8:30. This nigga went to the bathroom at 8:25 and was gone for 45 minutes. You know how pissed off I'll be in that cell? Like, this bitch ass nigga that did this 3 days in a row. He playing. And then they don't give you that same 45 minutes that he took, and you can stay out longer. You are now cut to the rest of that time that you had to be doing. I'll be pissed off. I can't.
And then by the time you get on the phone, you take it out on the people that you on the phone with, because it's obviously their fault that all this shit just happened to you. So of course you take it out on your loved ones that you're talking to, and you get those little 15 minutes with.
Like, it's those moments. Like,
oh man, that's just wild shit, dog. So if you want, I don't even want to think about it. I don't ever want to be in prison.
So not even for the money?
Not even for money, no.
Money ain't worth it.
Because that shit.
I mean, think about it. If you do like 30 days, if you do 1 month, that means that you get about $20,000.
That's not worth it.
It ain't.
And see, that's probably
because I'm thinking, because I'm like he
if
said,
I could do it,
jail is going
I
to
think I
turn
would,
you
but I'm
into
not
a whole
mentally
different person. Like
you gotta be a different
you
person.
You have to like survive in there. Like it's yourself. It's all by yourself. All man for himself.
That's the worst part, though. You don't even get to survive in there. You're supposed to be a snitch. It's not like go in
And
there
that
and just
wouldn't
survive in
get
jail.
that
No,
far.
it's go in there and snitch on everybody. And don't get caught.
Be hard. That for me is just, I couldn't.
Okay, what they
that's another thing. That's hard to do.
What
if they find you just there for
So it has happened where people sit here and find out that like who the 60 days in people are, and they'll like as soon as they catch it on the cameras, they extract them. So it's like an emergency removal. Like, oh no, they know who you are. They might stab you, kill you, do whatever the fuck. We're about to get you out real quick.
Niggas in jail are smart. I'd say 24 hours.
He said, like these niggas
there.
Like they coming in jail and start being all friendly and shit. Like nigga,
That's something that the inmates have said. You don't look like you belong here. You got all your teeth and you're way too happy.
Exactly.
Niggas come to jail with no problems, and that's their issue. It's like, hold on, you don't do drugs? No. Okay, so that's not your issue. Wait, you got a husband at home or you got a wife at home? Yeah. Okay, so that's not your issue. You got kids that you still talk to Okay, so hold on. This don't fit. Like, you don't fit the narrative of a criminal. Like,
you don't drink, you don't do none of that. Like, what you mean? Because the niggas should offer you drugs in there too, and then see if you gonna take that shit.
Doing some shit too. There was that one
like, you
season
don't like
where
a
the girl was
violent
going
crimes ass
crazy.
nigga. So it's like, what are you doing here?
No, the females. There was one where the females had a whole ass party. Like, some of the bitches were strippers, some of the bitches were lesbians. Well, I mean, not lesbian, but lesbians for the night and shit. And they had like drugs. They had some drink where they mixed up the pills into some soda or something like that. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, you know, I don't know this recipe. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, it was funny. Nah, it was funny too because even one of the girls fell in love with one of the inmates, and she told her, she's like, you know, I just want to be honest with you. You know, I'm in 60 days in. This is a program we're all in. And the girl stopped talking to her. Like, that was the code. And she was like, you're a snitch. Like, what you mean?
That's so stupid. That's retarded.
She still thought that the bitch was about to be like, oh, it's okay, I love you.
Oh, no, that's retarded.
Yeah,
that's why I changed my answer, because niggas in jail. They'll find out.
All right, we gonna
They'll
keep it
find your
moving.
paperwork, and they're like,
Yeah, we gonna keep it rolling. All right, recently, last week, Complex Music dropped the 50 best LA rappers of all time, and they had the homie DeJean Paul of Dead in LA magazine write some articles on it. I sent it to link everybody to the group chat. So I'm gonna read off 10, Ellie read off 10, Red Eye read off 10, Sneaks read off 10. I'm gonna read off the first 10. The first 10, number 50 is, and the game felt very disrespected about being number 11 on the list. The list is pretty. I like that list accurate. I like both lists, to be honest, because he incorporates some more newer artists that we all fuck with that's still on the rise, that's still bubbling as well too, you know. So the first artist on the Complex Mag is Blueface. After that is Blue. Number 49. Number 48 is G Perico. I feel like G Perico could be up more.
A little bit higher.
47, OGZ. 46, King Crooked.
He could have been higher.
45, Evidence. Y'all can interject at any time y'all want to talk about this.
Who the fuck is Evidence?
I never heard of Evidence.
Who's Evidence?
Never heard of Evidence.
After you said King Crooked and then went to Evidence, I'm like, who?
I never heard of Evidence.
I'm looking at their picture. I see somebody. It's a white guy.
I gotta read their descriptions too, but I ain't gonna do that right now as well.
No disrespect, but I don't know who that is.
No.
No
We might
disrespect
just
to
be
nobody.
completely.
So they're giving me some.
Because this is national, right?
This is Complex Music, yeah.
Right. So this is like all the coast. We might, you know.
This is all LA.
This is just all LA.
All LA.
So this guy's from LA.
Top 50 of LA.
LA. This is they asked Jean Paul to
So
help.
Evidence is ahead of G Perico in LA.
That's crazy work because nigga.
I need to find out who this is.
Yeah, because no disrespect to bro, but nigga G Perico definitely need to be top 15, top 20 right now because that nigga been doing this shit and been killing it for a cool minute now. So
5 albums charted on the Billboard 200.
Like, come on now.
That's what he got, I guess.
That's our modern day Eazy-E right there.
All right, we have Everlast. Never heard of him. 43.
Everlast.
Yeah.
From House of Pain, but that's the 90s. That's 90s, but is this all time?
Yeah, Jump Around is part of House of Pain. On Point
This
is
is
part
all
of House
time
of
of
Pain.
LA, right?
Yeah. Whitey's, yeah.
Absol 40.
all time.
Absol 43.
Absol could have been higher.
42. Will I Am. 41. Lady of Rage. And 40. Coolio.
Okay.
All right, Ellie, give me 40 through 30.
39?
Yeah, start from 39. Right. Sorry.
39 is 30. 39 is Fat Lip with Passing Me By, Running, and What's Up, Fat Lip. Cam is 38. Pull your whole card, Peace Treaty, and Whoop Whoop. Mac 10 is number 37.
Okay, I'll take that.
Full Life, Nothing But the Cavi hit.
Chicken Heart.
Bow Down. And they also do special mention to King of Chevys. Number 36 is Tash for Only When I'm Drunk, Damn, Hip Hop Drunkies. Those are two separate songs. And Hip Hop Drunkies. Murs is number 35 with Bad Man Yesterday and Today, Woman Tonight. 34 is Dub C.
Okay.
He got The Streets Just Clowning and Gangsters Make the World Go Round.
I can accept that.
I like that. Yes. West.
With special mention to the shadiest ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 33. Sorry, I clicked on his picture. Is Rascas.
Okay.
And that's gonna be with Nature of the Threat.
I was early in my radio career, board engineer at Excel, and one of the shows had Rascas on, and they were so hype about like Rascas, and I'm just like, who's Rascas? And then he was like, I'm Rascas, bro. You know me? I'm like, no, I never heard of you. You know, but after I started hearing, I'm like, yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't hear about
Bring your ass
Rascas.
around and just do it, nigga.
I didn't hear about Rascas until I was maybe 19, 20 years old. I was in prison. My homie gave me the CD. When I heard him, I was like, this nigga is hard. Like that, he deserved to be on our list.
No, I know. When I heard him and started listening to some of his music and he started releasing some more, I was like, damn, he is hard. He spit. He a hardcore spitter.
Yeah.
And he can freestyle.
I feel like he's like a. I'm not gonna say. I want to say Kodak Black. Nah. Kodak Black made it somewhere. I want to say Who can I describe him of? Like a TK. He's like a TK. Like when it comes to comparison, it was like when he was out, he had no notoriety. People was fucking with him, and he was musically inclined enough to sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, this nigga hard." But he went to jail, and he kept going to jail, and it kept on throwing up his career. It was like his street shit was fucking up his business shit, and he didn't have the chance to bounce back and actually become somebody musically. But for what he did in his career, I believe that the number that they gave him, I'm not gonna say the number is great, but he deserved to be on the list for sure.
He definitely deserved to be on the list. Shit, I kind of got put on Rascas from my mom's and them shit, cause they they grew up with him out there in Carson and shit. So I was listening to a lot of his early shit. You feel me? Just kind of with them. So yeah, you got a real good point about him. You know, when he was going back and forth to jail, that kind of derailed his career a little bit. I feel like if Raz never really went to jail like that, Raz definitely would have had a way bigger career than what he got right now. Like, and he's still a legend. He's still a West Coast legend because, like, let's just be honest, Raz can rap a lot of niggas under the table. Let's just be real. Like, that nigga can freestyle on any beat, and his songs actually slap a lot of his early shit. So yeah, he definitely.
I say musically, if you want to give him comparison, I think he's the blood version of Corrupt. He's a blood version of Corrupt.
I'll take that, because him and Corrupt would definitely go back and forth.
And they beat selection, they pockets, they wordplay. Like, I think that's what you can compare it to. Like, I feel like if he would have came out and had that Death Row stamp behind him as an artist, instead of going back to jail, he would have actually been accelerated. Because he was another version of Corrupt. If I would give that comparison if you wanted to know who or what he sounded like.
My favorite album by his Soul on Ice. That shit hard than a motherfucker.
All right.
32?
How many you got left?
Oh, I thought I was on 31. My bad.
31 is 32 is what's his name? Oh shit, that's just what is Ace Alone.
Ace Alone?
Ace Alone.
Mic check, Hot Potato, and the Guidelines. 31 is Yo-Yo with You Can't Play With My Yo-Yo, It's a Man's World, and the Bonnie Clyde theme.
Shout out to Yo-Yo.
Man.
And 30 is going to be 03 Greedo for Never Been, Sweet Lady, and Substance.
All right, Sneaks, give me 29 versus to 20.
29 is Watt's very own J-Rock. I agree with him making this list. Hell yeah. J-Rock is somebody that has been lyrically inclined from the beginning, even when he was just making gang records, to being a Grammy-nominated person, Grammy winner. I believe he deserves to be on this list. I don't think his position is too bad either. 28 is Roddy Ricch. Do I think he should be at 28?
Nah, you just supposed to read it.
Okay.
No, we can commentate. Like I said, I don't believe he should be at 20. I think he should be a little higher up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like higher up, mean like later, like in like the 30s and 40s.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he should be up there too.
Yeah.
So Roddy Ricch did a great job, but we can't ignore the fact that he has not been continuous with the work that he should have been put in. Like I see, like Nipsey Hussle gets the credibility that he gets because he gave us a great body of work, and then he also left us. So it's easier for us to sit here and say like he could have been greater because we know the greatest that he gave us. So we continue to sit here and give him that and place him above a lot of other people because he deserves that from what he gave us so far. Roddy Ricch is still here with us, and he has not given us that. So I want to say he is a great artist, but he has not given us more to sit here and say he's 28. That's all I gotta say about that part. But I'm glad he made the list. I'm glad they know what the West Coast is on. He's young. He's not old. 27 is Daz Dillinger.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll take that. Shit.
I'm glad we're in a full agreement. Daz Dillinger is a great artist and producer, and like the business mind when it comes to music. Like I don't know who y'all may not know all of the things that he's done, but should definitely be on his list. And 27 is not a bad place to give him either. I'll give him that. 27 and 25 should be where Daz Dillinger is at.
Respect that. Yeah.
Top 20s. Hell yeah.
Yep. Doja Cat.
What number's that?
26.
26. No. I'm going. And people might not like me for my answer. But I don't care. No.
Doja Cat 26.
No.
She's from LA.
She's from LA. I'll take Doja Cat as 26. That's a good spot for her. She's rising. She's there. She's hip hop and pop.
I feel like somebody else could have been in 26. She probably could have been a little higher up with Roddy.
Yeah, I think she should have been behind like Mac 10 and Dub C and them.
I think she should be like in the 30s.
She's
still new though too. She's real. She's more newer.
And that's the only
she's
reason
more
why I
newer
said
than Roddy too.
I fuck with Doja, but just at that placement, no. And
that's why I'm saying she deserves to be on the list. She's done, especially when it comes to female artists.
Right
like we haven't had nobody as female artists out of like Lady of Rage and Yo Yo and all that shit. So it's like I'm glad that they gave us a female artist of date to be on that list. But the number they gave her, I don't agree with. But do she deserve to be on this list? Fully, I fully agree with.
I agree too.
All right. Who you got?
The Valley Boy, number 25, Tyga.
He's in the Valley.
Yeah. No, he.
I thought he was from Gardena.
He claims Compton, and then he, his family got family in the Hoovers and all that. But no, he's from the Valley.
On the Valley, don't claim him. We never heard of it like that. Not to be disrespectful.
He didn't claim y'all either. Don't worry.
We never, we never say like Tiger from the Valley. We like, yo, who put on for the Valley? We never said Tiger.
Yeah, but if y'all know, y'all know.
I don't think because nobody thinks nobody. Yeah, I don't think nobody. Like, oh, Tiger's from the Valley. You feel me? If he don't represent, then no. It's that Valley side. Just saying, you heard.
Tyga deserves to be on that list.
He definitely
when it comes down
Tiger,
to it,
Tiger, he got to run.
Tyga gives you the hits, and he's gonna let you know what the West Coast sounds like. But outside of that, he's gonna let you know what music sounds like when it comes to make a real club song. Like I don't care what he's been through or what he's transitioned through. Tyga's the one that's gonna give you that music, and he's continuous with it. He's like E40. E40 might give you album after album after album. But every generation of music, every 5 to 7 years, he's gonna give you a hit that's gonna last you that 5 to 7 years until he drops the next hit. Like that's how continuous he is when it comes to shit.
I fucks with it,
I fuck with old Tiger, like well done.
I like
mixtape Tiger.
I like mixtape. I like Lob City, Rack City Tiger.
Draco, the fucking ruler.
Number 24.
Number 24.
That's a well respected.
You know what? That's a cool placement, and he definitely deserves to be on the list. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Draco. You feel me? And he definitely deserves to be placed right there. I was about to say, he probably could have been top 15, maybe. But the placement he got still cool. Like I ain't gonna disagree with it, but he could have been a little higher.
No, I respect the location because like we're still doing like all the greats of the West Coast. So like to give him that number, I think he flows like when you comparing him to old school artists and new school artists, and he's in a perfect slot right there. But Red Eye sound like he's gonna say something. Draco the ruler.
Yeah, I think he should be higher up, but yeah, cause a lot of niggas starting to sound like Draco the ruler. Like all their music sound like his, so he's like more very influential. So I feel like he should be a little further up.
He definitely influenced a lot of this hip hop that's being played right now, and a lot of the artists that's coming out. Like he's basically like, you feel me, the Godfather. A lot of that shit. Like niggas can say what they want, but niggas be copying his flow.
23 is Vince Staple.
I agree with that.
I'll take that.
He's got a new season coming out on Netflix.
Do we?
I'm glad he did, but I feel like he should be higher.
Cause that shit funny as fuck.
Like as in like the 30s, 40s higher up, or like the 10s
in the 30s.
That's
I ain't
fair.
gonna lie to you when you talk about influence.
Because he is a good. His music is fire, but it's not consistent.
And it's not influential.
It's not influential. You have to just be a fan of Vince Staple of his, and he has a very orthodox personality.
Not really. You could just be bored and scrolling through Netflix too. Because, he crossed over into that. So it's like, even if you don't know him as an artist, you could just be scrolling through Netflix. Oh, look at this show that's coming out.
But we're talking, this is music. But I get what you're saying.
It's that influential.
But I get what you're saying, though, because now he opened up a new lane for him with the Netflix series, though. So I get what you're saying. Because then the Netflix series is going to put people onto his music.
I think Vince Staples is in the same lane.
And make sure y'all put the mic straight so y'all both get heard on the audio.
I think Vince Staples is more in the realm of like.
You are. It's his turn. Let him have his mountain big head. Damn it.
No, I'm saying that's how I got to be.
22 is Earl Sweatshirt.
Right, you know what? I was gonna say, like, he's in the same lane as Earl Sweatshirt, Childish Gambino. All those are gonna be farther up the list because they're more of like lyrical artists than like entertainment
and influential, especially Childish Gambino.
You don't think he should be on the list?
No.
Earl Sweatshirt?
No offense, but if we're gonna talk about that whole movement, it's Tyler the Creator. Earl Sweatshirt was. I don't see nobody influenced by him. I don't see nobody taking that funny type of name. I don't see nobody taking his music wave. I don't see nobody even bumping his music or talking about him these days. We know that his name is legendary.
I think his wave was kind of like diminished when he went to school.
And that's why I think he had a great job. I think he made a great name for himself. If we're talking about that movement, the influence is Tyler the Creator.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, there was a whole movement of
Name
free Earl. I'm not saying
four Earl Sweatshirt
I can't.
songs.
I'm not saying I'm a fan of Earl the Sweatshirt.
I didn't say name
Did
five.
you say
I said
Earl the
four.
Sweatshirt?
Yeah, that's his name, Earl Sweatshirt.
No, you just said Earl the Sweatshirt.
Earl Sweatshirt. I'm not a fan of Earl the Sweatshirt. I did call him
Not a
the
fan of
Sweatshirt.
Earl the Sweatshirt.
I'm not even being offensive. I respect what he's done as an artist.
Right.
But when we're talking about greatest of all time, top 50, and we don't even have G Perico on this.
G Perico, he is on here. But he's in the 40s.
G Perico should have been where Earl Sweatshirt
I get what you're saying, because I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying on that.
I think that this list is based a lot on commercial success, though, because that's kind of what they used to back it up.
Because Earl, he is commercial.
Yeah.
He's
5
big.
albums charted on Billboard 200, with 1 cracking the top 10 and 1 going gold.
Like,
3
he has
songs
a very
certified gold.
strong cult following. He's
Yeah,
not.
he does.
He has a cult following versus that mainstream, like, in your face. He's a very low key artist. Like, when he drops his people, that type of music flock. Like, he can rap, but it's, for me, he's not my type of artist. His deliveries and flows is just his topic and subject is just not mine. His beat selections is just not mine. Like, hey, let's play this.
It's people like Fo Bent that is dead. A lot of people don't know who he is, and because
Billboard.
he's dead, people don't know. But he exactly Billboard. He was
Yeah.
also like the first. That was like the first runner up after the game when it came to Black Wall Street.
Yep.
Well, we're talking about top 50 artists of the West Coast. I can't say Earl Sweatshirt. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But
I can't say that either. I agree.
My hat is off to Earl Sweatshirt. He is a great artist. He did like she said, 5 albums that topped the not top but hit top 20 200. I can't deny what they did.
But outside,
But we're talking about top 50. There is no influence that came from him. So to sit here and be like he deserves to be, especially at this number on the list.
I understand. All right, keep going.
And then we get to number 21, MC Ren.
Okay, you could have went higher.
MC Ren, if he was gonna make the list, he should have been top 50. MC Ren is someone that did. I'd rather have Earl Sweatshirt than MC Ren. If we're talking like that,
very true. He should not be 21. He should be higher.
The influence didn't come from him.
It came from Ice Cube.
Exactly. He was a great voice and a great name that was behind NWA and all of them.
Yeah,
but
he's a part of a great movement.
He was no influence.
And then it was crazy. They said that he was the most vicious rap member of the most vicious rap group of all time.
Who wrote
so
this?
he was the most vicious of NWA.
Who's the writer on that? The writer on that was Demas Safino Zorro.
Vicious,
San Fiorenzo, but okay.
That's how it is.
And then we're gonna go. I'm gonna end it with
disrespect,
number 20. Dun dun dun. The Regulator.
Hey, I take that.
Warren G for that. I'm gonna accept the number that they gave him. I think he could have been lower on the list, like top 10, because he was the things that he did to make. Like we said, it's called founders of this shit, and he's not just a founder. He's someone that helped build the walls. He came after the founders.
So the reason laid bricks.
So the reason why I say he could have been lower on his list, like top 10, is because as an artist, he did great. He saved the entire record label called Def Jam single-handedly. Saved that record label called Def Jam. And then he's also a master producer. Like, I'm not talking about a master beat maker, but a master producer on top of being a master artist. And his music is longevity. We can play his song right now that was recorded in 1990 something, and it will still play, hit, and bump and go right now. And he's still an influence to everything that comes out of Long Beach right now. So.
All right. I'm gonna do the next. We got Dom Candy as 19.
I agree.
I'll take that.
I still bump from the West Side with Love.
Me too.
I love it, but I feel like he could have been a little higher. I don't, a little higher.
You talk about top 50, I accept it.
All right. 18. My man, Sugar Free.
Okay.
Sugar Free. Sugar
I'll
Free.
take
His
that.
style is so unique. Nobody can copy it. Nobody. It's just it's him. Like when he get on the mic, it's just like how like E40. Like nobody can like copy. They can like say do his little shit, but they can't rap like him still though.
Right.
So, but in E40, so Sugar Free, I'll take that. And that was number 18. 17. TDE's own Schoolboy Q.
Yo.
Okay.
Y'all take Schoolboy Q?
Yeah.
I'll take Schoolboy.
All right.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
Oh.
16, King T.
Who is King T?
Old school rapper.
King T, pioneer figure, gangster rap founder, leader of the influential Liquid Crew. Or Lightweight. Liquid.
The alcoholics,
yeah. Important songs, Act the Fool, or At Your Own Risk, or Dipping. I never heard of King T.
Pretty hard.
I haven't either, so I'm glad it wasn't just me. I wasn't trying to be rude, so I just stayed quiet about it, but I don't know who he is.
You know, shit, I don't think it's being rude when people say we don't know who some of these artists are. It's just like a lot of these artists we just don't know. It's a certain amount of artists. It's a lot of artists in the West. Like, let's just be upfront. Like, and then too, we're talking about influential artists at that. So it's like some people that y'all may think is influential, we may not think that. So,
but you would think that somebody like King T would be somebody like East Coast's Big L. You know, it's like niggas just know who he is, but don't know who he is because he died a long time ago. Like, who is King T?
I think it's just maybe our age, our area.
Yeah, he was a big rapper in like the 80s.
We didn't grow up in that time with him, so our people. So we were
And so is Too Short on this list?
Hold on, we'll see.
He need to be.
15, YG.
Okay.
I accept.
I accept that. 14, Exhibit.
He just came out with a new album too.
He did.
I accept.
I fuck with Exhibit, but nobody listens to Exhibit.
West Coast.
Nobody's listening to Exhibit right now.
It's just LA in general.
Y'all
Is this LA or West Coast list?
I listen to the whole Exhibit.
Is this an LA list or a West Coast list?
LA.
Yeah, see, no, what the hell?
King T is.
LA.
I thought King T was from Compton though.
Might be.
I think so.
What about anybody listen to Exhibit still?
Yeah, still no, but I respect him being on his list. I understand.
Yeah, but 14 though.
He had a lot of influence.
Look, when we talk about L.A. I thought it was West Coast, but we talk about L.A. a lot. This list is kind of weird in general, so we just gonna keep on pushing.
It's L.A.
And
13
it's influential artist.
I don't like
King
this.
T from Compton.
13. I fuck with the artist, but he's not from L.A. Corrupt.
Long Beach. Yeah, he's from Long Beach.
He's from L.A.
So
he's from
Philly.
No,
he's from Philly, but he claimed L.A.
He's from Philly.
Who?
Corrupt.
Corrupt is from
I know
Philly,
he's not from Long Beach.
but claims South Central.
Mm-hmm.
He's for sure not from Long Beach.
No, he's not from Long Beach. He pushed South Central.
I had an interview. I tried to do an interview with him. My mic wasn't working.
It's still on TikTok.
Still on TikTok. Yeah, crazy shit.
That sucks.
All right, but yeah, Corrupt. I respect that. All right, number 12, MC8.
I can take that.
Number 11, The Game. But that's a respectable number.
It's definitely a respectable
number.
number.
Like 10, Nipsey Hussle.
Respectable. I'll take
Hold
that.
on. Time out. It should be swapped. And we're talking top 10. No disrespect. I love Nipsey. Everybody know I love Nipsey.
Is that chicken? That ain't chicken?
No, it's chicken. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure like I don't say the wrong thing because I already know people are gonna be offended by the statement. But the game goes above Nipsey Hussle. No offense. I'm a person that went to jail listening the lyrics of Bullets Ain't Got No Name Volume 3. I was in the ops neighborhood hearing these music played by the ops of Nipsey, basically. That's what I'm saying. I understand the influence that Nipsey did. But what the game did for the West at the moment that he did it, not only was that pivotal, but the things that he continued to do afterwards, such as doing the LAX album and doing the LAX tour and having the game, having Nipsey Hussle and having Kendrick Lamar come and open up for him during that tour to highlight the next top artist coming out of LA. That was based off of the highlight of the game.
So would you say if the game was placed number 10, he would have been happier?
Who was he?
Huh?
The game would have been happy. I'm not even knowing if the game was upset. This is just
he made the game is upset. He made a whole list of his own top 50 of LA. So
if he made top 10, he probably would have been happier. But to sit here and put Nipsey Hussle above
I agree with you. I agree with you. Plus, the game has put more work in than Nipsey has.
And the music that came out of it is like, this is multiple albums that we're talking about of the game that did what they did.
I get it. All right, number 9, Easy.
Yeah. One of the biggest influence in hip hop.
Yeah.
Number 8, Be Real.
Yeah.
I would see Be Real would be at like 11.
I can see Be Real. That was a great answer. I see him on his list for sure. Be Real.
Like, you're influential, but it's like you don't like you're like the game carries a little bit more bars than you. Like you gotta be at 11.
Yeah, but when it comes to not only how he stood in hip hop, but also the influence he had coming out of the Hispanic neighborhood, is why I say he could definitely could have been 11. I would have respected that.
All right. What about number 7, Ice-T? I'm gonna roll through these. DJ Quick, number 6.
Yeah,
definitely.
Number 5, Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator is above DJ Quick.
Yeah.
Nah.
Arguable.
He's trying to roll
It's
through.
definitely arguable.
Tyler Perry gotta be
continue.
Tyler Perry gotta be like an 8.
DJ Quick's definitely top 5, top 3, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we're talking LA.
All right, number 4, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 2, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 1, K-Dot. Kendrick Lamar.
No Pac, huh?
Pac's not on. He's not from LA.
The way he ride for the city. I know he from New York and the East Coast, but the way he ride for the West so hard.
Claiming the Compton gang. That's like saying Corrupt. Not from LA.
Hey, It's not my list.
That's
It's complex.
I'm just saying. That's like
this complex music. This complex music. You feel me? And it's a big thing. Everybody's talking about that motherfucking top 50 list of LA. You know, it's just crazy. Shout out to John Paul for being on that shit, being able to write an article for Dom Kennedy. So that shit's lit. But yeah, I feel like they missed a lot of artists. You know, but it's all good. It's okay.
That's fine. I respect the
They made some artists that I did not even know about. You know,
Good job highlighting the West Coast. Good job highlighting LA specifically.
No, I love that. Yeah.
We just got introduced to a lot of artists that we don't know. Whoever we did not know, don't be offended.
Just means
now
you gotta
we
look
do.
them up. So we can be.
Yep, we gotta look them up. So it's all good.
And shit, I get why they probably put K-Dot at 1 too. K-Dot got a big movement going on right now too, and I get it. But me personally coming in and being an artist, I'm a Pac fan and I'm a Kendrick fan. So it's like I would have thought Kendrick would have been 2, Pac would have been 1. My opinion.
That's what I was thinking too. Kendrick definitely deserved to be up in there.
Facts. Top 3, top 2.
That nigga.
Yeah,
facts.
Bro, we about to move it on to LEG. Free game with LEG. Oh my bad, you ain't ready yet, but we keep. You ain't ready. You ready to transition? Ready to transition? My bad. Let's go. She was grubbing.
I was. I'm sorry.
Wine and chicken, y'all. Wine and chicken. Ooh, we need to open a restaurant. You feel me? Wine and chicken.
She do this shit in her sleep though. Like a lot of the shit that she do is just notes that's been sitting there for years because she just want to give it all out to all the information out to artists. So she always ready.
Free game with LEG.
If I fuck up now, it's gonna look real bad.
Let's get it.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, so today is basically I wanted to focus on the press releases. I know I touched on a lot of things 2 weeks ago, and I went really, really fast through it. And I was trying to kind of just make sure that I got through all my points, that I didn't go deep into how to do specific things. So, for example, press releases. I know I didn't really go too deep into how to create your press release, how to send out your press releases, who you're going to be sending it out to, things like that. So I wanted to make sure that I put that out a little bit slower, a little bit more detailed. Sorry, guys, I'm learning too. But what I use right now, and I always give the free option, just because if you have any excuse of, well, I gotta wait until my next paycheck, you have no excuse with the free option. You can do that shit right now as you're watching this video. You can do that shit as soon as this video ends. You can pause it right now and go to this free option, get it taken care of, and then come back. But anywho, today's free option is gonna be, and I don't get any money because obviously these are free. But today's option is going to be for Brevo. It's brevo.com, and that's what I use when I want to start sending out any type of press release. Now this can be anywhere from going ahead and adding all your address contacts into your email blast, or you can actually just send it to yourself, and then from your personal email send a forward to any of the other media outlets that you want, if you want it to seem a little bit more personalized. Now, Brevo does have an AI component, again, on the free account version, where they will help you type in a few things about yourself. It'll give you a title. You type in a little bit more things about what you're going to say, and it'll give you a subject, and it'll even write out the content and the body of your press release also. It has a lot of templates where you can choose how many photos you're going to include, how much text you're going to include, what your main title is going to be, anything underneath it. I know that there's a lot of other services that do the same exact job, but they charge you a lot per month. If you're trying to send to thousands and thousands of people, you might want to eventually upgrade. But if you're just starting out, if you just want to send it to like 500 outlets per month, that's absolutely free under them. So you come up with a title, AI helps you out. You come up with your subject, AI helps you out. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, I told you guys, make sure you have your high resolution photos. Include your high resolution photos in this. Include just a few facts about yourself. Again, AI helps. If you don't like the AI from Brevo, I will remind you also, you can go back to ChatGPT, you can go back to Copy AI, type in a couple of things about you. It's going to give you a nice, eloquent, and articulate description of what you want to say. It's going to be a lot better than I am at phrasing it, but overall, it's going to get what you want done to sound how you want it to sound. You can always edit it after the fact also to make sure that it sounds exactly as you would like it to, because sometimes AI can be a little bit off. But you put all of your content in. From there, the next thing you got to do is add your address list. So you're going to add in everybody's email that you want to send this email blast to. Again, an email blast is effective, but a lot of times after you send that email blast, you're going to want to take that same email and then you forward it along with a personalized message. So I would send out the email blast. After sending out the email blast, maybe like a couple of days to a week later, however long you feel is appropriate. No more than a week though, don't take too long. Take that same email you sent them, forward it to them, except that now it's going to have a message in it that you're going to be, hey, you know, I hope you made sure to just check this out when I sent it. I know it's going to be a song that you'll like, or I know it's going to be a video that I think you'll enjoy, or, you know, I know that you enjoyed my last song. This is going to be something that, you know, just give them something a little bit more personal that will actually make them open the email. And then once they have, you know, you actually see it on Brevo. So Brevo has a whole thing, a whole dashboard where they tell you pretty much how many people opened the email, how many people actually clicked on the links on your email, because you can include links and everything. So links to your song, links to your YouTube, you can include a little preview of the video, and whenever they click on any of those, it'll give you a notification, so you actually know how many people are interacting with what you're sending them.
I love when people actually send press kits for interviews, and it makes the job so much easier. So you know what you want to talk about for the interview, you know, like where they coming from, you know, what they like, a mission statement almost, you know, so whatever you were saying, totally agree.
I'm glad that's why when she said that this was going to be a topic, I'm like, I'm glad that you're doing this with somebody that has a radio station and actually interview people, because he can give the feedback on how much this is actually helpful.
Oh, it's so much, bruh, there's sometimes they don't have nothing.
Exactly.
Sometimes artists don't have shit. And I'm like, yo, just send me a fucking 2-paragraph of who you are, but when I understand when somebody asks you to write a bio about yourself, you have to stop and think real quick. Who the fuck am I? You know, and because it's just like every day somebody just don't ask you who are you and explain your life or like what you want to promote right now. You know, so EPKs, press kits, artists. Please get that shit right. Please have those links right. Have those professional photos. No iPhone photos. Even though iPhone photos is great, because I just took some of Trinidad James this past week.
Fire.
And it was fire, and they got reposted by him and shit. So I was like, woo woo.
It's not the iPhone photo part, it's the selfie part. Like, we don't need you taking selfies of yourself. That's not fitting.
True.
Because you can take quality photos on an iPhone if it's the right iPhone.
Okay.
We don't need you taking a photo of yourself in the car.
No selfies. No, we don't need to see the background of your fucking your car.
Actually, add another one. So if you have a really good iPhone, have somebody take a picture of you against any background. It could be in your living room as long as you have good lighting. As long as you have good lighting, have any background, go into Photo Room. It's a free app. You go into Photo Room, you put your picture in, it removes your background and actually puts it against either a white background and gives you a shadow, or it does other effects like that where it makes it look like a studio setting.
Hey, no,
Absolutely free.
I think that's what we use
I have it
for
on my phone right
I think that's
now.
what the app we use for Photo Room for
the
our
thumbnail?
flyers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep, see?
I was
Shout out Photo
you know, the thing is, I was going crazy trying to find a thumbnail app. You feel me? They was all trying to charge a motherfucker. Then I had photo room this whole fucking time, and I downloaded a long time ago, and I was tripping. I was like, what the fuck was I making this shit with? I was like, what was the name of this app? And I'm like, let me click on this. I never clicked on it yet. You feel me? And fucking, you know, start loading back up and shit. I was like, this is it.
Canva?
Yeah, so we good.
Yeah. Have you used Canva too?
I use Canva.
I never really fucked with Canva.
Try it out.
I use Canva for like when we were doing the Get to Know Me's, the intros. I made those using Canva Video.
Yeah, I never did. I never used Canva, but not.
That was me.
Party foul.
Shit, damn, party fouls.
Party foul.
You don't even have paper towels. I looked for a napkin earlier.
We got tissue paper, toilet paper. Party foul, food. Damn, dog. Listen up.
In the bathroom, Lysol right there.
But it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Nobody's tripping about that. That's like shit, you know. At least it didn't get on no equipment. We're good. Yep, you know. So we get on the floor, just make sure it don't get by the wires. We straight.
Hey, it was sneak cell phone.
But no, press kits. I love that. Play the Renegade. Do you have a press kit? You have an EPK?
Mm-hmm. My brother told me a long time ago, always had shit like that, man, because it's super easier, nigga, like y'all was saying. Like, you do any interview or anybody say, well, what's something about you that we need to know? Here you go, right here.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Like, just,
usually when people ask you, who are you, you tell them what you do, not who you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some people kind of get that shit confused on the question, but hell yeah, shit, it's super easy to me because I be having that shit right there either in my email or in my notes, and when somebody need that shit, here you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I gotta update it every now and again, but hell yeah.
Bruh.
All right, so my question is, do you update your photos?
Yes.
So like every quarter you doing new photos, or every time you drop a new project?
Every time I drop a new project.
All right,
like right
cool.
now I gotta update my shit again because I'm finna drop something new. Being an artist, like I just said on my Instagram story last week, being an artist is probably one of the hardest jobs I ever had to do.
Fully believe it.
Yeah, being an artist is probably one of the hardest jobs I ever had. Like,
I'm glad you know it's a job.
fuck yeah. Like, people can't get into this shit thinking like, nigga, it's a hobby. Like, if it's a hobby, then shit, okay, I feel it. But if you really want to be successful at this shit, you gotta treat this shit like a real 9 to 5. Like, everything is your brand. Everything is you. So when you step out the house, you're representing your brand. So if you just want a shitty brand and just, you feel me, putting out shitty quality, nigga, then yeah, that just speaks as your, feel me, your work ethic.
Yep.
That's totally true. And I appreciate what you do. No, real deal, because I like when artists say shit like that. They take that shit serious, and and that makes it easier for us media outlets to interact with y'all and keep an update on what y'all doing. And there's no excuse for us not to know because you have everything right here for us. And so a lot of artists don't have that shit though. You know?
So something that I really try to do is try to help artists figure out the proper way to maneuver when it comes to getting in contact with media outlets. What's something that you highly dislike? Like, give me 4 things that you highly dislike about an artist that's reaching out, trying to do an interview.
Let's work. Hit you in the DM. Let's work. Yo. Let's see. Shit. Not follow up on shit when they say they gonna do hit you up. They expect you to hit them up for interviews or shit like that. They expect you to go out and like, yo, let's go do an interview. You know, or yeah, that's what I was saying.
Give me one more.
My biggest thing is just the fucking let's work shit or the yo shit in the DM with no follow up.
So are you willing to do like
or an artist that's page is private?
Yeah.
Like I ain't about to request to be your friend, nigga.
That's one thing. That's one thing that I always try to tell an artist. That you, as an artist, you cannot have a private profile.
I ain't in middle school. I ain't like nigga. You an artist, nigga. What you hiding, nigga?
All underground artists and all artists that's still trying to come up right now, even including myself, don't have no private fucking profile. Like that just turns people off. Like that makes them not want to even fuck with your shit. Cause it's like, why? Okay, look. And I know me. Sometimes I'm not always on Instagram, so I'd rather you could just see my shit when you just scrolling up and down my page, opposed to my shit being private. Like I'm an entertainer, nigga. I ain't big enough to be like, nah, put this shit on private. You niggas didn't see what I'm doing.
I hate that shit. Why your shit on fucking request, nigga? Why your shit private? No, that's a turn off. So that'll be my last one. Requested pages.
Are you interested in doing other things outside of like in studio interviews when it comes down to getting content with artists?
Oh, for sure. I always want to do in studio content. Want to pull up on people's neighborhoods and shit like that. Go to their childhood house, shit like that. Always go out of state. I'm telling you, like this year, Str8 Radio had a lot more out of state artists than LA artists on this platform this year.
That's crazy.
But I'm gonna say people has relocated to LA. They live here, but they're originally from somewhere else. They're not just from LA. So, and I told myself I want that to happen last year. So,
congrats to you.
That's
it. Congrats, buddy.
Speak that to existence. That should happen. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of just interviewing. No disrespect, just LA. You know, I want to know about some other states, other cities, other cultures, and everything like that.
No, I know two artists last year you did. Like one of them was from Chicago. What was his name?
Zay Osama.
Yeah, you did Zay Osama, and at the time he was dropping videos that was like part movies. So like his songs went with like partial movies that was like 7 minutes, 8-10 minute like videos like of movies, and it was like. So when you got him, I was like, I'm glad that you're interviewing somebody with substance that's just not out here doing some regular shit. And then another person you did was the dude from Texas.
AJ Snow?
No, not AJ Snow.
Wasn't it Prince?
Was it Prince?
Oh, old boy Prince. He had that dance song.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's from.
And he's a part
everywhere.
of. Yeah.
Man, what's that? Man, what group he part of?
I forgot.
And that's why I was saying he's a part of a major group.
He's part of a major group.
Like a major.
He has a hit
back
song.
in the day,
Everybody
they had a
loves
hit
the song. Fuck.
Like a song that like they was playing when we was in high school at dance parties type shit. Like and we was doing dance moves to it. I can't remember his name.
Oh man.
When he introduced us to him, I'm like, this is dope that you even doing something this big and like your platform is reaching these type of people. So like I'm glad that this year it went even further.
Recently I've been going out, and a lot of people been saying like I see you. I see your platform where it's doing. I'm like, nigga, I'm going crazy. You feel me? Like I'm not saying crazy like we are going crazy, but me internally going crazy. You feel me? Like what? Like yeah, we are going crazy. We dropping that content and staying consistent, but me internally too, we going crazy. So when I hear that shit, it's a relief. Of like, okay, whatever I'm doing is working, you know. So like yesterday, I went to a TF listening party at Slick at Bart Oatmeal's radio. Yeah. You know, aka Baron Davis. You feel me for y'all niggas? Yeah. Okay. You know, so his rapper name is Bart Oatmeal. You know, Bart Oatmeal. He a rapper. He rap. You know. He got lyrics. Okay. So, I was there, and some people just randomly like came up to me and was like, "Yeah, I see what you're doing, dog." Da da da. And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Respect," you know. I was like, it was just so random because you just be going through it and like, man, am I even making an impact? Because everybody like they might mention platforms, but they never mention your platform. But you be like, "Motherfucker, hold the fuck up." But I'm just a competitor and shit like that, you know. Like, yo, better mention me to like the game. Mention me in that top 10, top 5 type shit out here, you know. So. Yeah, that's just me. But yeah, so that's all I just wanted to say. You know? So, but yeah, shout out to motherfucking TF. He had a dope project coming out called Green Bottle. And it's basically he loved drinking. Now he loved the Remy, and the Remy was a green bottle. Now he drinks the Fountain Valley water, you know, because he on his sober journey, you know.
He's been sober for a couple of years now.
Yeah, he's been sober for a couple of years, and the meanings is two different like lifestyles and like changing and stuff like that. But it's really like the placebo effect of like you see the green bottle, so you just gonna drink you know the green bottle.
And that's dope that it came from Remy to Valley Mountain.
Yeah,
Valley?
Mountain Valley. I think it's Mountain Valley. And
So
he has
a 12-pack for $30.
He has a bar. He has a bar on in his on one of the songs that I got to give him respect because you remember like when Schoolboy Q dropped his first album, and the first person to greet him was Nipsey Hussle in Big Boy Studios or Power 106 was one of those. Might have been Power 1. He was still there or Real 92.3. I don't know if y'all remember that, but when Schoolboy Q dropped his...
What year was this?
Whenever Schoolboy Q dropped his fucking first album on TDE.
Was it Habits and...
What was it, Schoolboy?
Or was it Oxymoron?
Oxymoron. When he dropped his... I don't know what year that was.
2000 and like, what, 13?
But what I'm saying... 2013. It could have been. But
I was still in jail. I don't know.
Okay, you was in jail? You was locked up?
I wasn't here
but anyway...
I wasn't here for that.
Your 5 years?
Okay.
I
got here in 2014, so I caught on to into Schoolboy Q along the way.
No, but where I'm going with this is he has a bar on there because Schoolboy Q and Nipsey they from two different rival gangs, you know. So, but the person to greet him and congratulate him on a successful rollout and album was Nipsey Hussle from a rival gang, and so when. Yesterday in the listening party, this nigga TF had a line about shouting out a nigga from 40s, and he usually wouldn't do that, you know. So that just shows like the growth of him as, you know, transitioning of becoming into a man, and you know, and just being more mature and like understanding you can still show love to the other side and still protect your own set and hood and be who you are and be a stand-up nigga, solid nigga, you know. And it was just like to see that growth was just the. See that, because a lot of young YNs look up to this nigga TF around the city, you know. So if he could preach that to them, they'll be less violence on black and versus competition and trying killing. We can try to get this money together, and it was just a dope ass line to hear. I don't know if other people caught that shit. So, cause you know how niggas is, you know how politics is, especially in LA and shit. Like you shouting out the enemy type shit like that, nigga. We gonna get DP, nigga. We gonna disown you. We ain't gonna fuck with you no more type shit, like. But so when him doing that, I was just like, man, that shit just shows growth, and I just hope other people accept the growth that he's messaging to the world.
The people that needs to receive it will receive it, and the people that got the seed of it will receive it later on as the plant continues to grow. And that's something that the conversation I continue to have with people. It's you need to be the leader for the people that don't know what it looks like to go in this direction. Because when you done everything that you've done, and you with the people that's done everything that you've done also, a lot of them don't believe that this is a route that we can take or should take. So that's something that I try to always make sure I preach. And I had a conversation with Young Hefe because he's one of the main voices of pushing this peace shit when it comes along the community. And I let him know, I was like, continue to do what you do, because a lot of people are scared to frontline peace because they never frontline wars. So it's like when you frontline these wars, it's easier to sit here and to voice pushing this peace because it's necessary in these communities. And that doesn't mean being a punk or a bitch. That just means acknowledging the fact that we can be a community on our own while you be community on your own, and without having to sit here and haze one another. It's not necessary, and it's okay to sit here and shout out the other real niggas and other real individuals from every community. So I love that TF did that because he's an actual authentic real member from his community. And like I said, doing what he just did is going to allow the other people that's younger than him, that's looking up to him, to sit here and say, okay, it is cool to have friends from over there and to be okay with things that goes on and have an open communication, because those open communications is going to be able to bridge the gaps when it's time to bridge those gaps.
Alright, I respect that, and I agree. I was trying to look for this old boy Prince, his damn song, but I can't find the group, nigga. It's gonna irritate the fuck out of me.
You gonna find it when the show over, watch.
I'm gonna have to watch the interview again to be like, who the fuck, where he from, like what group he was part of.
It's not the Dougie people, right? No, because that's New York.
It's not the Dougie, no. But alright, we gonna move on real quick. We're gonna keep it moving one time. Alright, free game LEG, see how that just spawns into great conversation. Mm-hmm. All right, we got trending topics real quick. It's not going to be some trending topics, but it's going to be. All right, Marathon Burger opens up the second location on Venice. Shout out Marathon Burger. I was on my 4th mile on Venice Beach on Saturday, right, and I ran past these motherfuckers. I did not know what was going on. I had to go on social media. I'm like, oh, it's the grand opening today, I ran past it, and I was like, oh, shit, this shit lit. People was already filling in like at 10 a.m., like they was already setting up. They was Jorge and Letty and they was taking pictures with the babies and all that, and it was a nice little, group. People was wrong, but what the fuck is this though? I didn't know. I had to look at the damn flyers, like, all right. But that's like second location, less than 3 months. They got one in Melrose, and they got one on the Venice Boardwalk, and I feel like that's gonna be a lot of foot traffic. It's good food, it's just a long wait. It's a little long wait, but it's great food. It's good, it's delicious. It's just a little long wait. Have y'all tried it, Ellie, Sneaks? Have y'all tried Marathon yet? Renegade?
That shit nice.
We haven't been able to.
That shit fire.
So I know a lot of people are willing to go out and do what is necessary to support, but for us, we haven't been able to afford it yet. So it's not about not wanting to. We haven't been able to afford it. I love hot wings. They wings got a nice price on it. I want to try the burger. Like that smash burger look like it's something that's straight out in and out. So when I get the money for it, I will be there. But no, we have not been there yet. Shout out to Marathon Burger. Y'all look great. I love the reviews so far that we're seeing, and we plan on being there and spending our money too.
We gotta ditch our kid to make it a little more affordable, so like go during school hours. So, actually, we don't even got school after this week, so shit, we're gonna either have to try to ditch our kid to make it a little bit more affordable, or just kind of like wait a little bit.
Understand that happens too. Sometimes you just want to go solo. So you can pig the fuck
See,
out.
that's what we do when we want to go to good places.
Have y'all? But all right, let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever went solo without the kid and the other?
What's
the other?
The other?
You or her?
Oh, like just gone like me without him or him without me?
No, and have y'all just like I'm going like
you would be surprised at the amount of time we spent together. Like we started watching the shit on like other couples were like, I think this might be unhealthy because
we leave the kid, but we don't leave each other.
Yeah.
Right. The kid get left the show. we done hit cartoon movies with other kids.
Oh yeah. No, I'm a huge Disney fan.
I ain't never wrong with that. All right.
Hold on, before you move forward, did you hear about the bullshit with the no jumper nigga trying to come up? Oh no, we ain't gonna say no jumper nigga. He got fired. Almighty suspect was supposed to be.
He got fired?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he got fired for just being ignorant. You know, he didn't know where to draw the line. He didn't know where to draw the line. Like he didn't know how to control his emotions, and multiple times they said that he had to go. You know,
Pride is the devil.
This nigga Adam got niggas on
So
standby.
it's like when it comes down to what he did, I understand why he did it. It's like, nigga, I'm a real nigga, and I'm not finna let nobody, black belt or not, talk to me how you gonna talk to me. So since you a black belt, I got a knife. Whatever you want. Supposedly, I've never seen a knife. They say it was a knife, but
allegedly,
you know. So when he did that,
nigga's not funny.
So when he did that, it was like, okay. Adam 22 was like, look, you're doing too much. That's basically like having a gun. So we're gonna have to let you go. So they let him go.
Move the mic.
And yeah, he's no longer there. But he get into it with the dude Rich Trapper. Rich Trapper is another media outlet that, you know, he doesn't like to hold his tongue either. I don't know how they got into it. I don't know how long they've been getting into it. But Rich Trapper was there from the beginning, from the moment that the ribbon was, like, before the ribbon was cut and everything at the Marriott Burger. But they was like, oh, he on his way. Talk about Almighty Suspect.
Okay.
Almighty Suspect on his way. And I guess he got into it with Brandon, the one he supposedly put a knife out on. They both there. So there's two of his enemies up there. But he's still like, I'm on my way.
I still pull up. Fuck it.
Like an hour and a half go by, he's still not there. So these dudes leave. So they make it seem like, you know, it's over with. The DJ gone, Power 106 is gone. Ain't no more music being played. They moving chairs. We out of here. You wasn't here. So on their behalf, they was there for some hours.
Mm-hmm.
But the back end is when Almighty Suspect got there, dudes was saying, hey, as soon as they heard that you was walking up the boardwalk, they left. I didn't catch that at first. I thought it was just that they left because he took too long and he arrived and it was over with. But no, it was a person there on video like, hey, yeah. When they heard that you was over on the boardwalk about to walk up, they skedaddled. So I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I seen the whole situation. I seen him take pictures and pull up though. I seen pictures that he was at the board.
They both was there. They didn't make it at the same time. But you know, supposedly they were trying to run into each other, but I guess they wasn't.
But I think if they did run into each other, I pray people around them wouldn't allow that to happen at the fucking marathon.
Allegedly, according to Rich Trapper and what Rich Trapper was saying on his live, he was like, "Oh, okay, we're good to go as long as we're outside."
It wasn't outside.
So he said something about like pretty much we are okay. We got the okay as long as it was like off the premises.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I'm only repeating it because he said it on his own live. So it's like, but basically he tried to say that they had the okay already about whatever situation will happen, but just make sure you take it around the corner. Go around the corner.
Don't do it in front of the store.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it in front of the store. Don't do it around the store. But go ahead and do it around the corner.
Up the block. Yeah.
Well, I understand that. I respect that. Go around the corner. Just don't do it in front of, on the boardwalk. You know, take it somewhere else. I respect that.
Because you know all those dudes move a protocol. They come with a straight protocol. This is what's going to happen, and this is what we're not going to allow. No matter who the person is, we're not going to allow it in this specific location. And they run by that since before Nipsey was passed away.
You can kind of tell that's how they move anyway. When Black Sam did that shit with Rockstar, that nigga dead at that shit quick as fuck. Like, nigga stayed what he had to say. Told you, nigga, walked your ass across the fucking street, my nigga, and got the fuck on. Like, nigga.
But if you pay attention to that, you have to respect the fact that it wasn't as soon as I put my hands on him, somebody jumped in and socked him. People understood, hey, no punches are gonna be thrown unless I'm throwing punches.
Everybody-
Then we can jump in. If I'm not throwing nothing, just sit back and chill. And that's how you understand that's protocol going on.
This is crazy how like both openings at the Marathon Burgers come with drama.
Yeah, but this one was less drama. Nobody knew about the drama unless you was following these two people. Outside of that,
No, there was no drama like from posted like how the first one was Sam. Everybody, everybody know. But no. Shout out to Marathon Burger. They got 2 locations, less than 3 months apart. The next location should be in the Valley. You feel me? I'm tired of driving so far. They go get y'all food.
Are you hoping or you think it is?
I hope it is, and I think it is. I'm praying it is. If I talk to Sam or see Jorge and I'm like, yo, pull up in the Valley. We got hella burger spots. Take over. You feel me? Take over.
I'm hoping that they do the next one in Las Vegas.
Oh, I can see that. I get out the LA area. I feel you. I can see that. Or Texas.
Because did y'all see the first one? So the first location right now.
He be going against Bun B and
Trill Burger.
So the first one right now is being under surveillance by the police. The police is on the block. They're sitting right there. They're harassing anybody that pulls over and stop right there. Even if you in a regular zone, like they stop you, they pulling you out the car, putting you in handcuffs, patting you down, searching your vehicle. Like the black people are being harassed right there to the point that it was trending. A white news reporter went over there and started doing his due diligence and started seeing the harassment. And as soon as he started questioning what's going on, the police is like, "Look, nigga, you keep on talking. As soon as you pull up on that scooter, we're gonna arrest you too. You're not allowed to ride scooters in LA." He's like, "What are you talking about? We're not allowed to ride scooters." He's like, "Yeah, that's not permitted. You can't ride those scooters over here." So he pulls off, go to another person, and asks them the question like, "Hey, is it okay if I ride the scooter? Because I had to walk it because the police down there said we're not allowed to." He's like, "No, you're allowed to ride it. You're fine." So like he was just mad because he was questioning about what they were doing.
They think they're doing illegal business. I'm just trying to serve the community some good burgers and food and wings and chicken.
You gotta remember, Nipsey Hussle was already under investigation before he passed away. So
oh yeah, Slauson T was under investigation with Slauson T.
No, I'm talking about like right as he passed away, Nipsey Hussle was still under investigation.
All right. Shout out Marathon Burger, but with the Marathon Burger, there was a motivation with G Perico. He teams up with for every table, with a birria mac and cheese. So because he said he grew up on Mexican food and soul food, so he wanted to combine the both. Nice. And birria mac and cheese do sound delicious.
Yeah, for sure.
It is good.
You know, if it had a little spice to it too, like a little spice to the mac and cheese, that shit would be fire.
You see, I had to look at the Mexican. Like, does it sound good?
Would you eat birria mac and cheese?
I think I would, but that's not because I'm Mexican. It's just like
you think you
I've been
wouldn't?
smoking. That sounds like some good shit.
Oh, you sound like some good. You would.
Yeah, no, but he's like, I want to ask a Mexican. I'm like, that's not because I'm Mexican. It's like that's a Mexican. It's not like, oh yes, that's a traditional Mexican dish. You have no idea. My mom makes the best mac and cheese con birria.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting like, oh yeah, this is like
oh yeah, my mom makes it all the time. No.
All right, but shout out G Perico. I just like how some artists and people are pursuing motherfucking like other options like restaurants and food options because food is in. Everybody's a foodie now. Everybody loves food. Yep. So I love that. And last week we talked about me and my girl went to Marathon Burger, and last week on the show we talked about LA's
shout out Carlo
top 10 food LA for celebrities and shit. You feel me out here in LA? There's some pretty wild ones. All right, my last topic is media outlets. Red carpet competition versus supporting each other. This past weekend, we was at what was we at? Miss Caribbean, Los Angeles 2025. Shout out Echo Sounds, Echo Haddix for the plug and Tiffany and the PR. We pulled up nice event. It was at the Beehive, and that was my first time actually at the Beehive.
Yeah, because you don't want to pull up with us. You scared of the east side.
What you mean?
I'm just fucking with you.
What you mean? Did the camera die?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Let's switch the battery again.
Depression.
Yeah, the battery's still charging too.
Well, yeah, y'all pull up to the Beehive. That's off at 61st and San Pedro. If y'all did not know the Beehive, make sure y'all pull up because there's a lot of dope events that goes on there, especially a lot of give back to the communities. The Beehive, 61st and San Pedro, the East Side. Don't be scared.
Is that where they be having a hot water cornbread events and shit? I was up there with my cousin. Yeah, that shit. Ain't never no parking over there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, bro, my first time going over there, I told my cousin, he's like, bro, park by the park. I said, nigga, no.
Park?
Yeah, I looked at no, I'm gonna park, nigga, near the vicinity. Luckily, when I kept going around the corner,
park is across the street.
Yeah, no, and I wasn't doing
that big ass, long ass alleyway. It seemed like I got there early. I got some parking.
Bro, Google Maps fucked me over with that shit.
It was a nice spot, you know.
I thought you was from the east side. You don't know.
I'm down the street, down Central.
Google Maps fucked me up.
Cause it's like if it says 61st, it means 60 because the back. It gave me the back part of the beehive.
I'm just saying, but the event was, Miss Caribbean, nice. So they had probably over 15 media outlets, and media outlets, they all want to come at different times, I come at when I feel like coming, to be honest. Too.
Of course.
But it all depends on the event, too. It all depends on the event. And
wait, so you don't actually make it for red carpet media call time? Because there's always for an event, there's red carpet.
I don't make it all the time. I don't make it all the time.
Yeah, like fuck it, I'll interview them when I want.
Yeah.
Fuck the scheduled media time.
Sometimes.
That's right, thug life.
It depends
I
on.
sometimes get there on time.
Did this event have a red carpet?
It was a pink carpet. It was pink carpet. It was hosted by Trinidad James and Rosa Acosta.
Trinidad James.
James.
Yes.
So
that's funny.
Y'all like him?
We just move forward.
All right, move forward. I'm moving forward. They was on the carpet and shit like that. But before that, like media people, like other like photographers and all that, like that carpet shit is like it's a bullpen, it's like a war zone. Like people have like so much egos of like I need to get the best shot, I need to be in the middle, like, and it's just like they would look at your camera and judge you by your camera. Like right before the motherfucking like shit started, like they was like trying to get people that was there first that got down and wrote their name like on a tape to mark their spot. They was trying to get people to move and shit like that, like they was trying to like.
Some bitch set up his tripod right behind the camera.
They tried.
How many outlets were there? Would you say?
I'm saying like 15 plus, 15 plus, and like people was like just putting their tripods over other people's tripods,
Some bitch.
Like they was just being very rude. They wasn't like I'm like we all gonna get the same shot.
You see my camera. If you knock the shit over, we gonna scrap.
They were just doing. They were just taking pictures of the people, or were you guys getting to interview them? Were you guys getting to interview the people, or was it just
like at first I wanted to interview people, but the way I seen how the carpet was being set up, I was like, being interviewing it's not gonna be good, it's gonna be quick, like they gonna rush you, no. Plus, I didn't feel like not comfortable. I was like, I need to get like a more like a female to do this fucking shit. I didn't want it to be like, yo, I want to be on here and do this shit. Like, I wanted shit got a female because it was the more of the setting of Miss Caribbean, like, so, yeah.
I think with that though, it's also important to understand, like, when you're doing the event planning part of that, you said there's about 15 outlets, right? Let's say they were to go ahead and just give each of you one question. That's going to take about 30 seconds for you to ask it, about a minute for them to answer it, right? And then about 30 seconds for them to move off the place. The next person comes up. That's already looking at 30 minutes worth of time that they're going to be spending on the red carpet.
No, I'm already understanding, like interviews, like, how other media outlets, they taking up 5-10 minutes of interviews and try, like, minute times, and they just like, damn. Like, 2 questions and out, you feel me? 2 questions and gone, like, so, but I like, carpets is not always organized. I feel like red carpets is probably, I'm going to say, 75% usually unorganized and 25% organized. Like, to the point of, there was never no media outlet names on the lines to know where you at. It's always a free-for-all, first come, first serve. You have to make acquaintances and friends with other photographers to get like nice shots. They won't be like, oh, here you go. You feel me? They'll stand right here in the middle the whole time. Or if
it's like a mosh pit.
Or if they see you try to get your shot, you feel me? They'll lift up their light. They'll lift up their camera or their phone or some shit like that. They'll try to block your shot. Like, yeah. So it's a doggy dog world out here, and like.
And it depends on the red carpet,
and the media carpets and shit like that. And I'm like, It don't need to be because we're all gonna get the same shot. We all gonna be able to promote to a different audience.
But that's the thing, though. So when you're doing a red carpet, I love hearing the media's outlook on this. But as the people that help make these things happen, it doesn't. It's like she said. If we're talking about 15 outlets, that means at the maximum, you guys are getting 2 questions each, and that is already a lot. So we're gonna try to make sure we break this shit down to 1 question each. And that sounds selfish, but at the same time, we have multiple people coming through here. You guys, at this part, this is the part where you guys are fighting to make a name for yourself when you're doing red carpets. That's what red carpets is for. That's why it's like, you should have had a little female out there. I understand what you're saying because you already own an outlet, run an outlet. That's not something that you need to be out there in front of doing if you don't have the patience for it and you're not trying to.
Not to cut you off, when you say media outlet, when I say media outlet, I mean like there was probably 4 to 5 people interviewing and the rest was all photographers. So would you say people that's interviewing, would you just consider them media outlets, or would you incorporate the photographers too as media outlets?
The people that's doing interviews supposed to be in the front, and they get they're supposed to get, what's the word?
I don't know where you're going.
Like no, all media.
The person in the front, they're supposed to get priority first.
All people that did interviews, they was all last.
I would jump in with you guys. So basically, how it's supposed to go is there is actually supposed to be one person that's in charge of the red carpet. There is usually a person who is supposed to be running the red carpet.
No, for sure.
Your job is supposed to be to have so the media outlets that went ahead and signed up and everybody that's going to be on the red carpet, you should have a list of everyone that's about to be up here. Because you're going to have their name printed out on a paper so that when the people who are just the photographers, first you have them come up and do the photographs. And then that's when all the photographers, everybody take your shot, everybody take your pictures, etc., etc. That's when we're going to put that little paper that has their name just in case you don't know who the hell they are, so you know who to tag, who to add, who to
trust me, I get what you're saying. We're explaining to people. My bad,
usually,
my bad, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Continue, sorry.
After they move ahead with the photos and they have everybody do the photographs, that's when you go ahead and go into the media who's doing the interviews. But they should have already been scheduled in, which is why you give them a time allotment. You get this many questions because you have this many time to be able to interview or do your little questions or do whatever before they have to move on and the next person has to be on. That's how it should go anyway. There should have been somebody.
That's how it should be told.
Yeah.
You should be told, look, you have this amount of questions to ask and this amount of time. So if you don't ask these questions within this amount of time, you are done after that. So that should be told to you by the person that's running the red carpet, not just the host, but the person that's actually in charge of managing the red carpet.
Shout out to people who are able to do that. It is quite a job.
I get what you're saying. I get it.
But
it's just like you know how it's just people's egos. Like they was just trying to get people to move and shit. And like,
it was ego for sure.
You know, it's just like I need to get the shot maybe because it was I don't know.
But I have to let you know that sometimes people don't understand that. Look. Photographers go first, and they're trying to be like, you're a fucking rookie. I need to take my shot first. Let me get my photo, and then after that, you guys get your interview. So it could have been that type of cockiness.
Bro, it was all types of shit.
Like, how dare you jump in? They're supposed to stand up here and pose
to the point of but they was coming onto the where people were setting up to do interviews at, and clearly you're a photographer. Like you could, you know. So I'm telling people people wanted that middle shot though. They wanted that's dead on center, and people were just fighting for it.
That's the beauty. I'm gonna say that's the beauty of that part of the job, because you have to fight and make sure that you are doing what you need to do to be seen, heard, recognized, and get that question in, because everybody can get that question. To be able to stop somebody, because you already see how artists do, or celebrities do. They'll get 2 questions in max, and then they'll push off.
My thing is, for the red carpet, I gotta know who you are to interview. But when I first started, I didn't know nobody. And I had to come up with like 2 questions, 3 questions, and I just repeat them questions all motherfucking red carpet. And I would just break them up into clips and shit, you know.
So wing it sometimes.
For the bigger artists, they're gonna have to know you to let you interview them.
That too.
Yes and no. I've been on some carpets where I interviewed some big people before, and they came to the outlet, you know.
Yeah, and they didn't.
But I'm like, yo, what up? Like, shit. Let's get that interview. You feel me? Cut. They be walking, cut their ass off. You be like, you got. I used to be an usher in church. You feel me? So I'll walk in and be like this. Come to my motherfucking camera, nigga. You feel me?
And that's the part about being the media that you gotta do. It's like sometimes I can't catch you on that red carpet. So what I'm gonna do is get the grab of making sure I take you over here, and instead of that 2-minute interview I'm gonna get with you, I now got at least 10 minutes with you.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't do
the
that.
hustle and the grind is the beauty of being that media outlet.
Yeah, I know facts. What about you ever had some crazy red carpet experiences, Renegade?
Nah, not yet, but shit, man. Hearing how y'all stories, bro, shit, I'm anticipating my first red carpet when I gotta go do some shit, man. It's coming though. It's definitely fucking coming. Cause I didn't know it was like that. I'm thinking y'all just, you feel me? Everybody just take pictures, get interviews, hella quick. I didn't know niggas is like real savages and vultures out there like that.
Yeah, the photo pits like it's a whole mosh pit. Usually, like red carpets, they have the media off to the side, like in a media pit, and then they have like this whole thing for like paparazzi photographers and shit. But they'll like push and shove just to get to the front and shit. Block your shots and shit, like real assholes.
But I got some real good photos this past weekend off my iPhone versus because taking the photos off my camera was just like, man, it's too much. It's too.
Like you got.
I'm too much in the way, but when, like motherfucking with an iPhone, you
It's
feel me?
slim, you can just
I had a
take
little
it.
sniper.
As long as you got the camera
Yeah.
around your neck, you still look professional even when you put your iPhone, because you know you're gonna get a better shot with this iPhone.
Yeah,
that
facts,
camera do
facts.
great, but sometimes it don't do what that iPhone can do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I'm just
More
saying.
convenient.
And shout out to all the media outlets, but I'm just, at the same time, I need y'all to just know it's not a competition out here. You know, like we all getting the same content. It's, just different stories, different ways to bring out different stories and memories of artists, and you know, so there's no competition out here for that shit. Because when I see competition, it's a whole different side.
Yeah.
Like I don't fuck with you none.
Right,
fuck
yeah.
your life, your family, and everybody. You feel me? Like it's competition. On my mama. That's how I was raised. You shit, like nigga, like if we come competition, nigga, like
We ain't friends
We
right
ain't
now.
friends. None of that, nigga. Don't look at me, nigga. Walk on the other side of the street, nigga.
Damn.
This needs to be a clip.
What the fuck? Oh my
Nigga said walk on the other
god.
side
Put
of
the
the street,
G-Mo
you
music
see
behind
me.
it.
I'm just
Make sure
saying.
his eyes are glowing red.
Hey.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if it's a
But
clip, I'm gonna take the clip and put. Then why are you friends with them niggas that we ain't friends with, nigga?
nah, we ain't friends. Nobody friends. We ain't friends.
Who ain't friends? You and them or you and us?
We friends. We friends. We here now. We friends, but we ain't friends with them like that. I would never put you in that type of situation either. You heard?
You heard?
Well, I tried to right now. Right?
Y'all talking about it like it's some gang shit.
He brought it up, not me.
Shots fired. That's all.
Yeah, but not real shit. Like, there's no competition out here, y'all. Like, if I see we not gonna. Yeah, you would not like me.
But I believe.
I see your camera. What? Get that shit out of here, nigga. Fuck your red carpet interview, nigga.
What?
Damn.
What? It's competition.
The backpack bird.
I was gonna say, and then here
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, we got the arsonist. Oh, it's over.
Fuck around your camera bag on fire.
Yeah, I'm taking
You know the person that's sitting there set up in front of your tripod. You was sitting there, I'm gonna set your whole camera bag on fire. Your whole
He had the
camera
battery in
bag.
his bag.
I'm thinking that my hand's a shame you disrespecting me and you
I'm
flammable.
saying.
It's a shame
Lucky
you
you only got
flammable.
camera batteries. If I had the 9V, I would have had your ass.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. Last thing before we move on. What you got, Red Eye?
Okay, so I've been seeing that it was a rumor that Vanessa Bryant is pregnant for some reason. They don't know who that. They didn't disclose who the father was, but a dude went off on social media like Kobe was his daddy or something, talking about it's disrespectful that she got pregnant and Kobe been dead for like 5 years. I think nigga just need to put the fries in the bag and move the fuck up. Cause it's like this. What the fuck is your spouse gonna do? He died. It's time to move on. It's been 5 years. People move on from the deaths of loved ones such as spouses and all that shit all the time.
Hold on, wait, are you married?
No.
Okay, sorry. Go on. Go on.
But no, she came out today and said she's not pregnant, but she is gonna have she gonna live her summer, which means she gonna be fucking this summer.
And let her.
Did she say that? Did she actually say that?
Yeah.
She said she gonna have fun this summer.
That's
But
not
niggas
saying that
ass.
she gonna live her
Niggas
summer.
shaking ass. I'm about to go dick from dick this summer. But like,
She could be talking about she about to take all her kids to Universal
Stop
Studios and then take
Stop
them over
it.
to like some
We
bitchy
are grown.
friends.
She's a
Or
grown
girls'
woman.
night with the-
Exactly.
She
with the
has
daughters.
needs. She has needs.
That don't mean that she gonna spend her summer.
She's
being
going.
alone.
She got money.
Damn.
She going take some.
All
Somebody
right, so hold
give
on.
it to her.
Realistically, though, you do gotta remember that this is a woman who was, for one, she was used to the same man since she was a teenager. Like, this was the same man since she was a teenager, and they grew and they had all these kids.
We're in
and they were actually
2025.
together.
Okay, so ultimate question is,
You
after
can
your
say that all
spouse
you want,
died,
but you, what's your longest relationship?
We're in 2025.
What's your longest relationship?
The one I'm in now.
No, how long is it? Is what I'm saying. Not with who, but
damn.
for real.
Getting some change.
Let me rephrase that. How long has your longest relationship been?
So we learned something about
Give me some
banging.
change. Okay. Everybody else. Doug?
My longest one was like 9 months.
Okay.
3 years.
3 years. Alrighty. So with all of that, imagine how long was she with him? About 20 years? Was that it?
Yeah,
Right straight out of high school, right?
Every
Yeah.
ring.
Every
Fucking ring.
Yeah, when she was 18.
including the making up for cheating ring.
Yeah, cause she could have left and took everything, but she didn't, and she
took the ring.
stayed.
You know what? Good for her. She forgave and took the ring.
Yeah, she should.
That was the most important ring.
So somebody that's been getting the same dick for that long.
Where's the most appropriate time frame after your spouse dies and move on?
I think if a female was out there getting dick for that long, and the nigga been dead this long, no offense, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. She ready to go get some new dick.
Right, but I don't think she's gonna go and be a hoe about it. I think it might be like,
No
you know
one
what?
said she
I'm
was.
gonna
She might have a
You
little-
just said she about to go and what was it? Live this summer or
Live
some
this
shit
summer,
like
yeah.
that. Like,
Let's
that's
go
not
get some
what it
dick.
is.
She allegedly about to go get at least 2 dicks this summer.
That no.
But when I say
So
she
why
might-
is a woman that was always in a monogamous relationship now all of a sudden being a hoe and taking 2 dicks?
I say hoe.
You know why?
I say
2
hoe.
dicks. So
You
2
know
dicks in
why?
one summer's not a hoe?
You
No,
know
that's-
why?
It's 3 months in the summer. That's
I'm
what
like-
it is.
Do you want to know why?
2 dicks in the day.
Because she never had the
Ladies and
opportunity
gentlemen, my
to.
husband.
She never had the opportunity to. She's by herself. She has money.
I feel like most women don't work like that though. Like
But
it's not
thing
like,
is,
oh, now I'm free to just.
I ain't gonna say I bet you every girl had a host phase.
Yeah, but that don't mean you go right back into it in your 40s.
But she didn't have a whole phase because she was married when she was 18.
That's
She
what I'm
never,
saying.
she never had a whole phase.
She gave up the whole phase to be a rich wife.
More than exactly, and more than
So
likely
now
what happened-
she's just a rich.
Not only
now
that,
she
you did
just
that shit in
rich.
high school. That's not even a whole phase. That's just high school. Like what the fuck?
That's your little friend.
Exactly.
That's your little friend.
Nah, she was her and Kobe was fucking around since she was 17, 18, right?
Exactly. So it's like
she never had that whole phase.
Man, if she fucking a nigga for 3 months straight, that's her new nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. So realistically,
I don't think she's going to have a relationship.
I think she would, because realistically, more than likely, what she misses is being able to sleep with somebody, being
She
able to
said
cuddle with
having
somebody,
fun.
being able to sit here.
She gonna get some dick.
She didn't say she better have fun with her pussy. What is wrong with you all? Like, why y'all gotta assume that?
But reading through the
Why can't
lines.
she be like, I'm about to go on this summer plan? She's a mom, right? She could have planned out a whole vacation down to like each tour stop that's gonna go on the way.
Yeah,
and
she's
that's why
touring,
she's
all
like,
right.
I'm having fun.
That
If I post
pussy on
on
the
my
tour.
Instagram, ooh, I'm gonna have a bomb ass weekend. More than likely, I just planned out a whole bunch of touristy shit for like the 3 of us to do, and the 3 of us including our 8-year-old son. So
But thing is, I'm thinking about like
I would do it without
I'm
you,
thinking
so.
about her girl chats with her friends. You gotta
I mean,
think
it's not
about
like I
her
got a choice.
friends.
If I don't have a choice,
All you gotta think about her friend. All her friends are single or divorced. So what do you think they're saying or preaching to her? Girl, go get you some. What do you think they having that wine and all that? Girl, go get you some new dick. I don't know. Maybe she is having complications like. Kobe.
I just
But
don't
you know, I am
get
Miss
multiple
Bryant,
dicks.
but it's like, damn, I am a woman. I need my needs. I
And
never
that's
had a
why
whole.
she might be like, you know what?
And they
this
seem like I
dude-
never had a whole face. They probably be like, girl, go have that
Or she
whole
might
face.
got a rose.
She don't even gotta be a
No,
hoe
I don't
face. She
think
just gonna
you-
get some quick dick.
I don't.
I'm not saying like they saying go have a whole face, but they
So
probably
here's the
saying
thing, here's the
they
thing.
saying go
So he's
have some
imagining- so
fun.
remember those
That's what she
ladies
said,
who-
right? She said she.
That's what he's imagining is talking to Vanessa this way, because those are the people that were there. That's the area, that's the neighborhood, that's the school that her kids went to and all.
So
So
what?
those ladies with that from that, remember? That's what he's imagining is saying to him. Are you serious?
But you gotta think about
I
her
didn't-
friends.
no,
Her friends is
no, I volunteer
Lala,
with these ladies.
Kim
and I'm not talking about
Kardashian.
that.
We know Lala's over there influencing some
You
shit.
gotta think about it. You gotta think about her friend group as well, though. Ellie, you're not thinking about her friend group. Kim
That was some
Kardashian.
molestation. She was like 15 years older than you.
She don't want to hear me now.
I'm sorry. You brought up something else.
She don't want to hear me. You gotta think about her friend group.
My bad.
No, so
that's what we were thinking
went,
about.
Her brother and sister went to the same school as her kids.
Okay.
My sister actually graduated, was in the same graduating class as her oldest.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so my dad actually went to the parent coffees and all with Kobe Bryant and all, met him because of that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and before that, for my brother, I had volunteered at that school, like doing all the parent coffees, doing all the like Christmas things that we went to each classroom and all that stuff. So it's like I know that. Well, I can't say I know these ladies, but I can say I've been around these ladies, and they don't seem those kind of ladies. But hey, who knows? Maybe after like 2 bottles of Chardonnay, they might open up and be like you're saying.
But I'm saying
you know them better than I do.
I sure do, but I'm saying I'm not. Look at her friend group. Who's her friends?
Who's her friends?
Lala.
I don't know who's her friends.
Who's Lala?
Lala Anthony. Lala Anthony. Divorced from Carmelo.
You calling Lala a hoe?
I'm not calling her a hoe.
I mean, you said look at her friends.
Kim Kardashian. Divorced. These are single. These are single women that have money and they have status and they can do whatever they want.
But you think Lala's telling Vanessa to go and be a hoe?
Yes. I'm not saying being a hoe. I'm not saying being a hoe the exact words. I'm saying go get some dick. That's what I feel like that conversation is.
Right, but some dick is different than go get 2 dicks.
Some dick.
Some dick and 2 dicks is a whole different.
Some is 2.
No, that's just multiple of the same one. You could have some dick because you get multiple of the same dick, like just the same dick over and over.
At the end of the day, fun is she's gonna get some dick.
It's not like they said go get a couple of.
She's gonna get some.
Oh, she said it's some dick because they only put the tip in. Even though it's multiple, it's just the tip, so it's not hoeing because they only put the tip.
She's just
She didn't say go get a couple of dicks, girl. Go get a few dicks.
I'm just saying.
She didn't say that.
I'm just saying, hey, go. I feel like you should go get you some new dick, Vanessa. Go
she
do
has
your
a choice
thing.
to if she wants to, but I don't think she is. And even if she is, it's nobody's business.
It's not.
Damn.
It's not. But I'm just saying at the same time. But it's all good. But hey, I appreciate. Before we go, I gotta do my thing though. Before we go, man, this is a great ass conversation. Play the Renegade. What do you have coming up for not Str8 Radio, for your music?
What you got for us?
Yeah, what you got for it? No, but new music coming out. You feel me? You got broke ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So what's happening?
So man, it's crazy too because I've been contemplating and like going back and forth with myself if I want to drop an EP or if I want to actually drop another single. Like I've been dropping singles for the past like few years and shit like that. I've been trying to like do bigger shit and kind of elevate more with just like actually getting more broader work and body of work. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do this summer. I'm dropping a single, and I think probably like toward maybe September-ish. I think I want to do an EP. I'm gonna drop an EP like with maybe like 5-6 tracks. You feel me? And kind of push that shit for like half the year and then keep going from there. So that's all I've been working on, man. Shit, and then too, I think one of my biggest accomplishments that I didn't kind of reach this year, shit, I got reposted by Ice Cube.
Hey, how'd that happen? Did you play his music or you reposted your shit?
I did a verse. Bro had a open verse challenge with him and I think it was him and Exhibit. My ego challenge, and it was off his new album. So shit, I said fuck it, man. You feel me? My brother put me on. He's like, hey man, Cube doing a challenge. He putting people on the verse and da da da. All right, bet. Wrote a verse, did a video. I was reposting that same post for like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. And then out of nowhere on a random ass Sunday, I reposted it, walked outside, rolled my blunt, forgot my phone in the room, came in, all I seen was Ice Cube mentioned you in his story. I had to look at my shit again, like, oh, hold the fuck on. Then I seen he had reposted my shit, so I was on this story for a whole 24 hours, reached like, I think my engagement was like almost 60,000 reach. So it was cool, hell yeah.
That's fire.
That's
smooth. You see the engagement improve just from that one post.
Oh God.
That's fucking fire, dog.
Yeah.
Niggas, I'm about to smoke this nigga. Like, make sure it's a real Ice Cube.
Hey, look, I had to go to the page, man. You know niggas be having shit on them.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see that shit.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm like, okay, nah, this nigga got like 2.5 million followers, probably more, but I'm like, all right, yeah, this nigga legit. But hell yeah, man. Shout out to Cube, man, and shout out just, you feel me, all the artists out there that's actually still pushing, man, because I didn't even been seeing a lot of artists on my timeline that's been kind of low-key giving up on themselves, because I know a lot of times, like I said before, it's a job. So some days, my nigga, it's going to be tough out here. Like Nip said it best, my nigga, I didn't cried. I didn't been happy with this shit, my nigga. I wanted to give up. You got to keep pushing. Like media, music, all that shit. You just got to keep pushing. If you got a dream, follow that shit.
Yeah. What's up with your media platform?
KRXM Radio. I still got my people out there, man, doing their thing right now. Right now, man, I'm letting them do the business side, and I'm focused on being an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm focused on being an artist right now, just building up my portfolio, my music and shit, trying to get this brand out, my merch and shit. So,
BET weekend is coming. Is it here this weekend or
No,
next
this
week?
week.
Next weekend?
This week.
This weekend.
Is this
Okay.
week? BET week is this week?
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't
So
gonna be out here.
artists, everybody that's listening, go watch this. Be the fuck outside.
Yeah.
Know where you gonna be. You know, be safe though. You know, be safe, but be outside. Get your networking materials in hand. Your posters, your flyers, your digicards, your thumb drives, and all that. Make sure you have your links right, the press kits right, those bios. Oh, y'all about to say something?
Yeah, BMI is having a sunset session Wednesday, June 4th.
At the Peppermint?
It says you got an RSVP location, so you're gonna have to look that up. Look up the BMI sunset sessions. It should be on their website, and you can sign up through there.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, send that link through. Send that out. Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot of events. I can't wait. Only thing about that, you get those lists. You got the RSVP. You gotta make sure you RSVP fast and show up to these events early or on time, because during like BET weekend, Grammy weekend, like security guards that you think you really cool with, you ain't gonna be cool with. Or people like egos come out during these weekends. People that they'll shake your hand, it's not, they gonna walk right past you. Like don't take it as like an insult. Like I do. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga. You trying to front in front of all these motherfucking people, motherfucker. You work at Walmart. Like, you got me fucked up. You know, you better shake my hand. Don't be like, you know. But niggas try to, you know, act Hollywood. You know, get they fucking. They I'm gonna say Sunday's best, but they dress best. You know how they Prada's on, they Gucci's, whatever they want to wear on. You know, they designer, and they turn into a different person these weekends, you know. So some people is real ones. They'll come and say what's up to you. Other ones is like, fuck you, nigga. Go clock in at Walmart. No, there's nothing wrong with that shit. Nothing wrong with people that working at Walmart, but nigga, don't act different. Don't act different now, motherfucker.
Pretty much.
I'm just saying that in general to people that is that.
That's just general.
Yeah, I ain't talking to a certain person, no one specific. No, I'm just saying real shit. But yeah. Str8 Radio, man. How y'all feeling?
Great.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm straight.
Oh, well, y'all finished a whole wine bottle over there.
Exactly, that's why.
I'm feeling good. I was talking, the only thing I heard was like damn, nigga, I should have filled up.
But it's two of us. Y'all got a tequila bottle over there. At least ours is Moscato.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I had a shot. That was good with the shot.
Yeah,
that was good.
I'm usually a dark drinker, so I'm like, when he said tequila, I'm like, fuck it, why not? Should I take a shot of tequila?
It is dark, though.
Oh, yeah, it was cool. It was smooth. It went down smooth.
It's all good. You feel me? This is pretty good. This weekend, like I said, is BET weekend. Make sure your motherfuckers outside, have your shit right. You know, make sure you BET Experience. Is that free this year again?
Yes, it's Mustard and Glorilla, and yes, it is free.
Oh, it's gonna go up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up again. That shit was fun last year. I can't wait. That's on Saturday, right? Or Friday? Starts Thursday. Thursday to Sunday. They got the awards on a Monday. That shit's weird.
It's on a Monday.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's usually on Sunday.
Yeah.
That makes sense because this whole event thing goes all the way to Monday.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Hey.
And then if y'all didn't know, Fake Community World, they about to have their live show on Thursday at El Rey Theater. If you haven't got your tickets, make sure you get your tickets. El Rey, Fake Community World, that's back on Fig, Community, Duno's World, and yeah, Community. That's us three. Make sure y'all pull up to them. They got some shit going on. That's just to kick off the weekend. Thursday, El Rey Theater. Pull up.
Hey, that's fine. I got to pull up to one of those and see how, like, what people do on live shows. So when we elevate, that could be one of the stepping stones of a live show at El Rey. I seen that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm about to pull up to one of those. I never did before.
Glad to know that should go. We can definitely shoot to make that happen.
You know, yeah. I can see that. I can see that like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's just personality. And that's what Echo had. Echo was telling me this weekend, you feel me? She was one of the people that was telling me, like, I see what you're doing. I like your content, you doing it. She was like, just show your personality. She's like, your personality. I was like,
exactly. That's why I've been trying. I was like, are you trying to sit here and powder? Or are you trying to stream? Because you be sitting here too serious. Like,
I just want to make shit right, man. I gotta get shit right. You know,
too
like
funny for the shit that you just be sitting here going too professional on, nigga. You hilarious.
I got a lot of shit. I just gotta get shit right. That's all it is. You feel me?
Don't worry. That's what I'm here for. That's why I talk shit on the side.
I just gotta get shit right, man. That's all it is. Like we ain't got a full team yet, so it's just me and Red Eye. So it's just when we here trying to get the shit right, my mind is like,
nah, we got
I need this shit right.
Red Eye just gotta lock in on what his part is. That's all.
Yeah, we good though. But Str8 Radio, man, every Monday motherfucking night. Hey, we gonna start. We gonna hashtag podding. You know, we gonna say we podding, like instead of like podcast, like Str8 podding. You know, like SODTL podding. So I'm just saying because they was like that's some tight shit. Like, what you doing? Podding. Like, what the fuck's podding? Podcast, nigga.
How we spelling it? PODIN.
PODN, nigga.
PODDIN. Pod.
That's too much like pudding.
Nigga, yeah.
PODN.
PODN, nigga. POD with a capital N. Podding.
With the. Yep, that's the hashtag. Podding.
Podding, nigga. That's what it is.
Let's do it.
We're gonna change that. And hey, every time you drop something, always hashtag your name, your platform, whatever. Because if you ever go to my hashtag Str8 Radio, you'll see years of all Str8 content from shit that we posted years ago. And I was like, man, if I ever wanted to find some shit, I'll just hashtag that shit. Like, finally, happy birthday. You know? Yeah, trying to find an old post or somebody or something. Like, damn, let me do a flashback Friday or some shit. So, yeah. Where they follow you at, Renegade?
Shit, they can follow me at PLAYTHA Renegade on all platforms, especially Instagram. Don't forget that extra A. PLAYTHA Renegade. You feel me? And shit. Again, like he said too, BT Weekend artists. Make sure y'all outside and make sure y'all show y'all faces. If y'all really an artist and say what y'all really do, my nigga, like really be outside and show y'all face. Y'all gonna get a lot further in this industry, my nigga. Because even if they don't fuck with your music and they fuck with your personality, they still gonna fuck with you. Yeah. Like regardless, like don't always be so quick to go up and talk to a motherfucker about your music. Nigga, have a conversation about the weather or something. Nigga, you never know how far that can get you. You feel me? Just random and regular conversation.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm bad at small talk. Like, I'm a person, like, we ain't talking about, like, certain shit, like...
We just gonna sit there not saying shit.
I ain't gonna say shit. Like, I gotta get better at that. I gotta get better at my small talk conversations. You know, like, I can have a conversation for maybe, like, 2 minutes, and after that, like, if you ain't about to say nothing, I'm like, you good, nigga? I'm like, we good. And I'm like, man, but I feel like I miss out on some opportunities because of me not being such a good small talk conversationalist. Because if we ain't talking about music, business, podcast, sports, and shit like that, whatever shit I'm really in, like, I'm like, so I need to work on my small talk conversation. And I'm going to read some books on that.
I get you on that. My small
real
talk.
Real. I'm gonna look at some YouTube videos and see how I can improve on that. To be honest, I have though too. So
that's good.
You know, and remembering motherfuckers' names.
I'm bad with remembering.
I'm bad
names.
at that. So I remember a couple people's names. I've been saying I'll say their name every other sentence.
Smart.
You feel me? So at the next event, I'm like, yo, what up, my nigga Maury?
Yeah.
You feel me? Real shit been happening. Little shit I'm trying to improve on, but anyway.
Where can we find you at, Red Eye?
I don't know, so random.
We're gonna do y'all first because the battery about to die on the camera, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you already know I'm Sleeks, by the way, CEO by the way Entertainment. You can find me at BTW Sleeks, SNEAKZ, or BTW_Entertainment.
And I'm LAG. You can find me at JUSTELIG. That's LAG.
I'm the CEO, she the president, by the way.
You can find me on all platforms at SBRE_MF for motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
But
it's your boy Bank of the Name, Str8 Radio. Make sure you follow us, SODTR_. Make sure you subscribe, Str8 TV, SODTR TV, all that. Follow me personally, Bankhead_ the name. All platforms. Yeah, we here. Subscribe, every Monday night. Yeah, we out.
He said we here. No, we out.
No, we here, but we out. You feel me? Yeah.